Greetings, Michaela. Don't use my government middle name like that. My name is Michaela. I'm from Croatia. I don't think it's a Croatian accent, but I tried. Gonna get your fountain making ass to you high how you die. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. Where's my Red Bull at? I need a Red Bull.
It's stimulant time.
Jordan, you didn't get first this time. What happened? Fucking slacking over there. Is that drool in the dog's nose? No, it's cum. Why would it be drool? It's cum.
Hi, silly Lily. I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
It's time for me to draw Mika cracking open a beer. Or a bear. Oh, cracking open a bear. What the fuck? What fucking freak would ever think that's drool? Hello, boys and goyles. Hello. I don't have any plans for today. We're not doing autism meals until Friday because I forgot to ask Milko to sort him out for me so I could live react to him. So we'll do that Friday. But I wanted to stream anyway because I like hanging out with you guys. And I figured people needed some decompression time from the video from yesterday. I've been getting a lot of emails from people with cancer, and it's fucking ghetto as hell out there. It's fucking bleak, dude. It's really bad for a lot of people. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so fucking funky fresh? Love that for us. Oh, why is the YouTube chat broken again? Why does it always break? Excuse me. I need a better widget for this. Very cursed. Very cursed. Hold on, let me fix this stupid YouTube chat. Let me close StreamerBot and open it again. Because it's being a whore. There it is. Do you like cheesecake? Who doesn't like cheesecake? Do you take commissions? No.
No, I don't.
Fucking my brother dislocated his shoulder playing basketball yesterday. And he called an ambulance. Oh, thank you, Geffith. Thank you. Jesus, thank you very much. He called an ambulance to pick him up from the gym because, you know, his shoulder's dislocated and it's like frozen stiff and he can't like drive like that. So, he goes to a shitty hospital. He's there for fucking hours. They give him an x-ray. And they're like, yup, it's dislocated. Like, he already fucking knew that. But there was something else wrong with it, because usually with a dislocated shoulder, you can still move it. It hurts, but you can move it. His arm is, like, frozen. He has, like, he can't... It's like his arm is fucking paralyzed. And then they don't actually tell him what's wrong with it because I think it's very obvious he has fucking nerve damage or something. But of course, because hospitals, they don't care. They just discharge him, and he thinks, oh well, maybe they'll tell me what's wrong in the discharge paperwork. The discharge paperwork just doesn't say anything. It's just like, oh, go drink some water and rest your arm. And then he has to go today to another fucking. He has to get my aunt to drive him to the other good university hospital in our hometown because now his arm's like it's like totally lost its range of motion. It's just like fucking, it's stiff as fuck. So there's something definitely wrong. But yeah, that's healthcare for you. So I'm sure he got a big fat bill for that ambulance ride, and for the hospital telling him that there was nothing wrong with his arm. So isn't that cool? Isn't that just so funky fresh? Isn't that just so cash money? They did not relocate his arm? I guess not. Just put some Play-Doh in there and earn some shit. You retard. Isn't that cool? It's so nice. So nice of them to take care of my brother like that. My friend sent me your recent vid, and I've been sharing with all my friends. Thank you for your story. I'm glad you're sharing it. I think a lot of people need to see it. Somebody told me that, there are a lot of protests regarding healthcare, but they get silenced because the pharmaceutical industry has their fucking fingers in everything, and I believe they have some media control as well. So that's why you never hear about any protests regarding American healthcare. Isn't that cool?
Isn't that nice?
Man, America sucks. In Australia, some dude will touch my balls because they hurt, and it gets bulk billed. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is he using a sling? I don't know. I just heard this news like 30 minutes ago. He's at the new university hospital right now getting a CAT scan. So something must be really fucked up if you need a CAT scan for that kind of injury. Because usually with a dislocated shoulder, I think the most you need is an x-ray. Like, no, they gotta go in there with the big guns. So that's probably also another fun hospital bill. I mean, Bernie Sanders has always been outspoken about it. Yeah, and look where that got him. It got him snubbed 2 times for the election, and now he's too old to run. So that's what happens when you care about healthcare. Nothing. Nothing happens. Yeah, it's a torn muscle tendon. Hopefully that's all it is, and he's not, like, permanently fucked with his arm. Because the man needs to drive, the man needs to play basketball, and he can't do that with one arm. Bulk billed means the government pays for all my doctor's fees, otherwise it's like $47. Oh, that's nice. That actually sounds fantastic. Bernie, for next time he's too old, sorry. How's your Spotify Wrapped? It was extremely fucking autistic. It was all Deltarune songs, because chapter 3 and 4 came out this year. So that ruined my Spotify Wrapped for the rest of the fucking year. Now Bernie makes money off of them. I hear mixed things about Bernie because I don't keep up with politics that much. I've heard that he's like sold out somehow and he's not like good anymore. I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. There's too many patch notes, man. My grandma had a stroke and can't move for shit now, but the last year my mom kept getting run around for the privilege of disability. I got an email like that. I got a couple of comments like that too, where what did it? Oh yeah, it was an Instagram comment. Somebody said they have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and their doctor is refusing to put them on disability, I believe, because their reasoning for this was you're too young to have a disability. At 18 years old, you're too young to have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So fuck you. Just deal with it. No disability for you. Sorry. Show the Wrapped summary. It's on my Instagram. You can see it there. Isn't that genetic? What, autism? Probably.
Oh no. There we go.
You ugly bald bitch.
Windows Control T so I can keep the chat here. America needs a guy who pretends to be mega corpo so they can get support from the parties, and then after being elected, they just do a 180 on corpos. That's what we fucking need. I can be that person. I can pretend to shill for pharmaceutical industries. I can do that. I love Monsanto. I love putting chemicals in my body. When they spray the pesticides on the fruit, it actually makes the fruit taste better. And if you don't like that, then you're gay. Only gay people don't like PFAs in the fruit. I could be that guy. I could be that guy for you. Oh, your disabled name every disability. Do you still make 3D models? I've been working on an indie game for a few years now, and I may be in need of a 3D artist in the somewhat near future. I do, but I've just got, like, so many projects that I could not reasonably commit to more. But if you join my Discord server, there's a lot of displaced 3D modelers on there, and I'm sure any one of them would love to help you with that. At 18, some classmates were too young to get brain damage from a car crash. One dude looks like Frankenstein still. What the fuck, man? They'll do literally anything but help you. They'll do, and what is the point of a doctor, honestly, if they just, like, don't do their jobs? That's fucking insane. Oh, do you want to link to the Discord? I always forget to do the things that help you get links. They don't seem to, I have done them, they don't seem to work, maybe. I don't know what's going on with that. But I will link you to the Discord. I'll pin it. I'm 30 and doctors keep saying I'm too young to have spinal fusion and say I need it in the same sentence. What the fuck? It's like an issue with colon cancer, because you know how everybody's getting colon cancer in their fucking 20s and 30s now, and they keep saying, oh no, you're too young to get a colonoscopy, come back when you're 50 years old, and then by the time you're 31, you're fucking dead. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Love that for us. No, I don't want to be in voice chat. I don't want to be in voice chat. Go away. Stop it. Go away. Here's the link. Copy link. Where's the invitation? Where are you? I don't know. I don't use an invite to server. There it is. Here we go. Here's the link. I will pin this. I know there's like a permanent fucking thing, but I don't know what it is. Oh, wait. You guys are moving too fast? There we go. Pinned. The point of doctors is to let you die so you forget politicians are in a sex cult. True. I think they're all in bed with each other. I think politicians and doctors, they all have sloppy toppy with each other all the time, and they don't care about you. They just want to use their money to make everything hard for you, so that they make more money off of the money that they already have. Someone argued the other day that autism just is, and that it isn't caused by anything. I couldn't help but wonder how one could come to that conclusion. That sounds almost philosophical. Autism just is. It always has been, and it always will be. It sounds like something in, like, the fucking Bible. Trump slurping up the healthcare industry, too, probably. Oh, they're all doing it. All of them. I was too young to have a stroke, but fortunately I had a seizure at the same time, so they had to scan my brain. Then it was like, oh shit, blood clots. Now I'm big old gift bag of data. I have a friend who had a stroke at 16. Isn't that cool? What do people what do they mean by, like, you're not allowed, you're too young to have had a stroke? That's fucking insane. I'm so tired, man. I'm just so fucking tired. It's to the point where if, like, I got sick, I just wouldn't go to the doctor. I would just be like, okay, whatever, I'll just die, I guess. I feel like it's less stressful to just fucking die. That way, at the very least, they don't get paid for killing me. So that's a customer they don't get. It's weird that people are so against public health care, but they do trust health insurance. If you believe that private health insurance companies have your best interests in mind and not the investor's best... interest. Okay, I lost the rest of that sentence. But, so it's all propaganda, I believe. What happens is, like, it's usually people who are right-wing who are against public health care, because they think capitalism is the solution to everything, because, like, oh, if there's capitalism, then there's competition, and that way the best man wins, and he's really motivated by money to get the best outcome, and that's how we get innovations in healthcare. But kind of doesn't work like that anymore, because now people just use their runaway political power to prevent the best solutions from coming forth, and they just get rid of the competition by having the most money. But what will happen in like right-wing spaces is that's the propaganda that they'll feed people. They'll say, oh, our healthcare in this country is the best because we have capitalism, and therefore the competition makes us more motivated to find the better solutions. And oh, if you go to Canada, then you're gonna have to wait in a really long line, and then you're never gonna get cured. And like maybe that's true, and maybe Canada doesn't have like the answers either. But I also don't think that the answer is just to like make you pay $1,200 or more a month just for healthcare that you might get and probably won't get, because then your insurance can be like, oh, actually we don't cover that, so you've been paying $1,200 a month for like nothing, and here's your $5,000 bill. So the solution is kind of like neither of those. I don't know why we're trying to pretend like it's one or the other. There has to be like a third thing that we can do to fix stuff so it doesn't suck and stops killing people. The Republicans convinced everyone the cuts would stop migrants from rorting the system, but they were attributed emergency department visits with healthcare. How is America so fucking dumb? I don't know. I'm done too, man. I don't know. I don't even think they're dumb. I think people are just very good at shilling propaganda, and people are very good at falling for it. Like, even if you're smart, you're not immune to propaganda. Thank you, what? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Brian Lives 06 for the super chat. Was listening to your video at work today, got so upset that 4 of my coworkers asked me if I was okay. A lot of people, I've been told, have cried at that video, which I guess makes sense. I mean, I cried a lot while making it. I cried in the video, obviously. I cried every time I had to go back and rewatch it for editing purposes. But I don't know, I just thought it was like a really personal story, so I didn't think it would like touch other people in the way that it touched me, because, you know, I'm the one with like the dead mom, but I guess a lot of people related to it, because a lot of people have in fact dealt with the same bullshit, which is really, really fucking sad. I was honestly hoping less people would relate to it, because I know how bad it hurts. Yeah, that video was really powerful. I hope a lot of people see it then. I hope it does the numbers. I mean, like, how many views is it at right now? I haven't checked. Let's see.
Let's take a look at YouTube.
Why do I get so many fucking spam calls, dude? Stop. Leave me alone.
YouTube Studio.
Oh. Okay. 130,000 views in a day. Damn! I guess that's, yep. Okay, alright. Well, hopefully, let's pump up those numbers. Let's get it to 1 million. I genuinely, like, because I've been approached now by a couple people. Oh, thank you, Rum Raven, for the super chat. Society, indeed. Society, we indeed live in that. We do live in a society. I'm wondering, like, what can I do to really incite change in a way that's not necessarily shooting a healthcare CEO. I want to make a difference, but I also don't want, like, my YouTube channel and my whole shtick here on the internet to be, like, politicized. I don't want to be a politics grifter content creator. I don't even think this needs to be politicized. I feel like everybody should be on the same page with this shit, right? Except, like, all the crusty-ass billionaires. Like, we should all want better healthcare, because if we don't get it, you know, the outcomes are what happened to my mom. I feel like this shouldn't be a fucking, us versus them issue. Everybody should be on the same page about this, and I don't want to become, you know, I don't want to be a fucking Hassan Orbiter. I don't want to fucking have the Steven Crowder podcast. I just want, you know, I want to make videos about whatever I want, but I also want to, like, help. Like, how do protests happen? How do I start a protest? What am I supposed to fucking do? I didn't want this fucking responsibility thrust upon me, but it seems like I don't have a choice. I don't know how I got here. I didn't want to get here, man. It's just, I just wanted to make art content. I just wanted to draw and be left alone. But I guess historically, you know, when you don't let the artist draw, bad things happen. I guess that's the person I have to become now too. They should have just let me draw, man. But yeah, I'd like to do something without having to become like a politics content creator, because that's fucking cringe. That's it. Got that? You got that reference? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if you guys would get it. Oh, do you guys want to see? You guys want the fit check? This was my mom's sweater because she loved Luciano Pavarotti. It's an extra large, so it's like my mom really liked baggy clothes. So look at this. There's nothing on the back but dog hair, but yeah, it's a cool fucking sweater.
Oh, yes.
It's badass dope style mode, hell yeah. A woman of taste. Yeah, dude, my mom had really good taste in music, unlike me, unlike her severely autistic daughter that only listens to Toby Fox. She like, who else did she like? Well, hey Mika, dope sweater, hair on fleek, thanks for being awesome. Thank you, Pale Hands. Hi, Pale Hands! How you doing? Thank you, Fox Vandal, for the super chat. I lost my aunt to cancer back in 2020. Shit's still rough. I feel your pain. America wants us to stay sick. I have a friend who also lost his mother. I don't think it was to cancer, but she died in 2020. She died during the pandemic. And they quarantined her ass, so he wasn't allowed to be in the room with her when she died. Because COVID, because of the fucking, essentially, a slightly worse common cold. They wouldn't go let him sit with his mother in her dying hours, so I think that's also AIDS. Don't you? Isn't that cool? Isn't that just so cash money, dude? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what other music did my mom like? My mom liked The Temptations. She liked Earth, Wind and Fire. She really liked Earth, Wind and Fire. She liked Bryan Adams. I always get Bryan Adams confused with Bryan Cranston. She liked Bryan Adams, Michael Jackson, lots of stuff like that. Did she like Radiohead? I don't think she did. I don't think my mom knew what Radiohead is. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire is really good. The Temptations are great. Dude, that was like my childhood. Because like she would only play that in the car. My music taste as a child was very bizarre because of the stuff my mom would play in the car. The first song I ever listened to on an iPod when they first came out was a Luciano Pavarotti song. It was the Italian one. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the da 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 da. I remember like the goosebumps and like being transported mentally to a place of magic and wonder, hearing that course through my ears on an iPod for the first time. It was insane. Good shit. I fucking love Luciano Pavarotti. I don't know any of his songs like by name, but I've listened to all of his stuff. That's the pizza. Yeah, it's the pizza song from Spider-Man, but with like the vocals, like with the actual vocals. European here. You are a great YouTuber. Keep inspiring people. I hope change comes to the USA sometime in the future. It's not gonna be sometime in the future. I think what has to happen first is all of the baby boomers have to die. And maybe, if we're lucky, the millennials will save us. Worst case, it's the Zoomers. So by the time I'm like 70, 80, the Zoomers are gonna start getting into office. And then it'll be okay. I don't know. I just know that the system we have right now, that's going to be in place for the next 20 to 30 years, and it's not going to be fixed because the corruption is too deep. Have you seen Black Mirror? Not recently, but I've seen like most of it. I haven't seen the more recent seasons. Evil clings to life like a bitch. They'll outlive us all for real. How old is Nancy Pelosi? Let's see. How old is that bitch?
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh god, she's 85. Look at her. Look at this bitch. Damn. This is like who's doing insider trading on your suffering, by the way. Mika, have you played Streamer versus Doggos I have not played that. I actually haven't heard of that. But I like your username, Hassan Hater 69 420. Good job on that. Thank you, Dylan Uvebi, for the super chat. Going in to work with my weird boss. Thanks for distracting me from impending weird comments for a while. How weird? Like, what do you mean by weird boss? Like a fucking, is he gonna fucking molest you? The way the context for that sounds not good. Sounds very bad for you. I'm sorry that your boss is gonna molest you in a little while. Do you have Nintendo Switch? Do you have a PO box to receive gifts? I do have a PO box. I just have to make sure that you guys can send me things without like my fucking legal name being there. I mean, I'm sure it's easy to find my legal name anyway, but like, you know, just so it's like slightly harder. So I don't want to like just put my PO box address and then you have to address it to my actual name, because that would be probably not great in the long term. What about your illegal name? I'm sure that's fine. Greetings and all the love to you from Germany. I love you too. Need to remove regulations so anyone can operate without a license. Make healthcare like Burger King fast food drive-through. Yelp reviews will find the winners. I think so too. Clearly the whole plan of being in school for 12 years doesn't seem to help in terms of weeding out the people who are not cut out to be doctors, because you see retarded people who can just have the stamina for it, and they remain in medical school for 12 years anyway, despite being evil and retarded. So maybe we should whittle that number down, make it more accessible. Make any motherfucker capable of being a doctor. I think probably a lot of people are priced out of it because they don't want to take the student loan out for medical school. Or we could all just become doctors anyway. Let's just use fucking WebMD. Let's all learn how to do like basic surgery. So, you know, I'm sure that could tank down your need to go to like an emergency room, for example. Like, if you knew how to perform basic surgery, if you knew how to sew a wound, if you knew how to relocate a dislocated shoulder, for example, if everybody just had general, some just general medical experience, I'm sure that could, you know, hit them where it hurts, right in the wallet. Relocate a dislocated shoulder, sorry. Dislocated shoulder, that's, I'm stroking out a little bit. Can somebody explain me why American citizens never uprise against current healthcare system, never changed current concept to a European one? Thanks for answers, I just don't get it, I'm too dumb, probably. Dude, that's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. The way I see it is, if we had single-payer healthcare, all the medical corporations would just lobby until the fixed prices got really expensive again, so it kind of wouldn't fucking matter. Like, we need to tear the whole shit down and rebuild it from the ground up. I think there's deeper problems based on the way the country is run that need to be addressed, like lobbying. That's also why we don't have public transportation, I believe, because the automotive industry lobbies against that, so that the car always has a place in the home of every American. So we're never gonna have like proper trains here. I feel like being a doctor is 300% easier than what I do. It might be. We should replace the federal government with Massachusetts government. Best healthcare, best quality of life. They know the way. What's special about Massachusetts in terms of healthcare? The YouTube chat broke again. God fucking damn it. Having a chronic illness has made me realize how stupid the average doctor is. You basically have to become an expert in your condition and shop around for doctors. Yeah. Because they'll use that to their advantage, because I guess they're probably assuming that you're just as dumb as they are, and they're the ones with the fancy medical license, so they can sit there and they can gaslight you. And it works on the average person, because the average person doesn't know any better. But when you become an expert in your own condition, you could very easily probably talk those people into the fucking ground when they try to gaslight you. To my knowledge, a lot of it was decades of Cold War fears comparing universal health care to communism, and rich people lobbied against it. That's another propaganda tactic that I think the right uses, is like anything involving taking care of your fellow man is communism. And you know, you can't be a red-blooded patriot if you want to like help people. I guess the propaganda runs fucking deep. I shot an email over about new media in poll. You want to give a pulse check on level of interest in doing politics stuff. Thought on issue advocacy versus election. Yeah, I just said that a little while ago. But thank you for the super chat. I don't want to become a politics content creator because I think politics is cringe. You know, you're not gonna catch my ass talking about fucking abortion or anything like that. I just like, you know, this is like a personal issue that I care a lot about. I think we definitely need healthcare reform, probably more than we need a lot of things in this country that we're not getting. I don't care about most political things, and there's a lot of people in online political spaces that are just grifting for money, like fucking Hassan's ass. And I don't want to be a part of that. I just want things to be better for people who are sick, and I think that's something we can all agree on, whether you're right-leaning or left-leaning. This is the Hassan game mentioned earlier. There's a Hassan game. Streamers versus dogs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? Wait. What? Hold on. Let me check this out. Wait. Hold on. Let me change it so you guys can see. Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Let's see, where's my little internet? This one. Let's scoot this over here.
Oh, yes.
Monitor. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? No, it's not working. Why is it not working? Let's put this up here. Why?
Oh,
Show
yes.
the monitor, you bitch. Why is it black? Ah! We're having some technical issues. Windows 10, no. Display capture, display. Here, there it is. Look at this shit. Let me move my fucking face. So you can see all the artwork. Hey comrade, sorry to get you away from streaming, but we need your help. Hundreds of doggos have escaped from prison. They are there for some serious crimes like misgendering, not being pro-immigration, and not liking Taylor Swift. See, this is why I don't want to get into politics with this channel. I don't want to have to fucking talk about misgendering situations. I don't want to have to deal with all of this shit. This is what happens when you become a political streamer. People make video games about you. If they are not stopped, these doggos will roam free and spread fascism all over the world. Your mission is to use your zap gun to non-lethally neutralize them. Be careful, though. An evil MAGA villain called the Candyman will try to stop you. Are you ready to fight fascism? Fuck yeah, I am. Okay, how do I... Oh. Wait! Dude! This is so fucked. Who's that? Wait. Wait, I can't even focus. Oh no, he's crying. The iframes. I like that it's just Tetris for the theme song. I'm trying, Ilhan Omar, I'm sorry. I'm trying. There's too many dogs, dude. Help. You are on the right side of history. Oh no. Wait, okay, wait. Okay, it works better if I use my arrow keys. I hate using WASD controls. They feel unnatural. I need the arrow keys. Don't give up. Okay, I won't. I think that's, what's his face? Or Che Guevara? I don't know any of these people except for Stalin and Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton. Ow! I'm trying! I'm trying, Hillary! Please don't put me on the kill list! Please! Please, it was a mistake! I'll try harder! Ah! Ah! They didn't make Hassan's shoulders wide enough. He's a very wide boy, and his head is a lot smaller than this. The spotted one looks like Boris a little bit. Alright. I'm sure I'll get the best score. I'm sure I'm on the leaderboard for sure. Who is this guy? Who is he? Why is I don't understand. I don't understand that reference. Who's the flying man? I got a B. That's pretty good. That's better than probably if I were to rank my mom's oncologist. I think she would get an F. So I think that's worth something. That was incredible. I love that. I love that. Whoever committed to making this, that was fucking incredible. Good job. I love the endless creativity of people online. I love that people, they shitpost for the love of the game. They'll put high amounts of effort into just shitposting, and I commend that. I just realized you are the female Scamboli. Who is that? Who's Scamboli? Do you mean the guy who reviews anime? I like that guy. That guy's pretty cool. Unless you're talking about somebody else, then I don't know who you're talking about. I honestly thought that Macho Man Randy Savage flying at her. Who was that supposed to be? Why does... Okay, I guess the YouTube chat just doesn't want to work today. We'll use one chat then. We'll just have to try our best to sort through it. I think Sam Hyde. That didn't look like Sam Hyde.
Oh, yes.
It's pretty good rage bait. Scamboli is Sam Hyde. What do you mean? What do you mean? Candyman? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Since you are an artist, what tips would you give to someone who wants to learn how to draw but has no experience other than stick figures? You start with Fun with a Pencil by Andrew Loomis. That book will teach you basic construction with, like, simple shapes. So, you know, it's like the age-old tactic of drawing a circle. Then you draw another circle on the left and another circle on the right, and then you erase in the middle, and then you have, like, the roundness of the cheeks, and then you draw some more circles in the middle, and that's the eyeballs. That's basic construction, and you start from there. And then when you're done with Fun with a Pencil, you go to Figure Drawing for All It's Worth and Perspective Made Easy by Edward Norling. And then you just keep going like that, and you just keep trying to draw as much as you can, focusing on anatomy, because if you can draw the human body is just... It's a very weird shape. There's lots of bits and bobs and knobs and nuggets and gangliness and softness and perspective and foreshortening. So if you can draw the human body, you can draw anything. And that's how you do it. Betty Wilson, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, is a good book. That's like super beginner. It's like okay. Like if you have zero drawing experience, yeah, you could try that one too. It teaches you basic principles like negative space, I guess. And, you know, learning how to flip your drawing upside down so you don't overthink it.
Oh, yes.
2 circles and then going with an oval upwards. Yeah, that's how you draw a penis. That's how you draw a penis. Ew, Vosh, horseborn enjoyer. Who? Perhaps Americans can't fix their system because they only care about the problems in their system when it affects them directly, making it so that there's never enough people giving a shit at a single time. Yeah, I think that's part of how it works, though. It's capitalizing on that in a way that's extremely predatory. Because, like, you know, I didn't really give that much of a shit about healthcare before until it killed my mom. I had no idea how fucking bad it was. It's not that I didn't care. I guess I was just under the impression that, like, yeah, sure, things were expensive, but, like, overall, you know, it wasn't gonna fucking kill you. I thought, you know, I made the mistake that I detailed in the video where I thought, oh, doctors are really cool people and they know what they're talking about all the time and they're there to save your life.
Yes.
And that's not fucking true at all. So yeah, I don't know how to get more people to care about this before it's too late. So that's why I wanted to make a video about it, because maybe that'll help, I guess.
Oh, yes.
I attempted to draw a few months ago, not someone who draws, and I very quickly got extremely bored, tired, and fatigued, so I think it's fair to say it's not for me. Also, poor motor planning doesn't help. And maybe it's not for you, like, you know. But I guess I'm trying to think of like, if I was ever bored while drawing. I was definitely frustrated when learning how to draw. I don't think I was ever bored, though.
Oh,
So maybe in that context, maybe drawing isn't for you. Do you think you'll ever get into 3D modeling for game development? Maybe.
Maybe. Thank you for the super chat. Maybe.
That's a secret. That's a secret that you'll just have to wait. Hope you feeling better. Healing takes time. Free Waluigi. Thank you, Token Games Podcast. I am feeling better overall. It's when you go through something, you know, your body is always looking for homeostasis, right? So even if you've gone through something extremely shitty, you tend to even out over time. Even no matter how devastating it is, you'll just like, you know, you'll bounce back to some degree. With grief, it's, you know, it's not really something you get over ever. It's just you get better at keeping it with you and, you know, keeping it in check, kind of like lifting weights, but with your soul and your emotions. Oh shit, I missed a bunch of these, sorry. Let's scroll up. Thank you, Mazzori. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Oh wait, I do have them. Some of these are hard to read. They're a little foggy, but whatever. Ow. Thank you, Mazzarine, for the super chat. Jesus Christ, thank you. You gotta be the change you wish to see in the world. Don't shy away from what's necessary. Sometimes it'll involve politics. You have so much potential to help. That's one of the reasons why I was even considering it. It's just like, I don't know. I have this platform. I might as well use it, right? But I kind of also just want to do game development. I don't want to be a politics streamer. I don't want to run for office. I don't want to fucking do speeches in front of people. I just want to make video games and art, but here we are. Literally, something exactly like this happened in the 30s. If you guys recall, remember there was an artist in the 30s and they said he couldn't go to art school? He just wanted to draw. He just wanted to fucking draw stuff, but they wouldn't let him. Fuck! Thank you for the super chat. Only waifu YouTube. Glad you're back. Hope you're doing well. I think I read that one. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Thank you. Second channel dedicated to telling stories of people that have been screwed by the current healthcare system. That could be a main channel video. I have a second channel, but it's more for like stream highlights and goofing around. That could be like an add-on to the last video I made. I wouldn't mind like just telling other people's stories. Maybe I'll animate that one too. Maybe I'll dust off fucking Adobe Illustrator or something.
Oh, yes.
Keep people's attention spans maintained and animate that one. Imgur is banned in the UK, so that game is awesome. Boxes and boxes of this image isn't available in your region. No dogs, just Kier streamer censorship. Oh, that's AIDS. I'm so sorry. I got flagged yesterday for YouTube thinking I was a kid because I watched too many Undertale and Animal Crossing videos. So I guess they thought I was 12, which is bizarre because I have a channel and they have to verify my identity in order for me to upload anything. So they should have my fucking ID on file. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. I loved your last animation. It feels expressive.
Oh, yes.
I wouldn't really call it animation. That was more like just drawing the frames repeatedly so they have like a little bit of movement and so they're kind of like breathing, but it wasn't like true animation. So, I don't know.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to get back into animating, but I've got so many fucking projects, man. I need to stop taking on more. So maybe I won't animate jack shit actually. Maybe I won't stress myself out with it. But I would love to tell other people's stories if you guys want to give them to me, maybe. YouTube seems to do it all it can to sabotage itself. I think it's like the AI stuff that they insist on implementing into fucking everything. Because the investors told us to. So what sort of game do you want to design? That's a secret. I can't talk about it. It's a secret. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say we appreciate your brutal honesty and open vulnerability during this incredibly difficult time in your life. Love the channel. Look forward to more art. Thank you. All I know how to do is be honest because I'm a really bad liar. And I also love trauma dumping. So YouTube's a good outlet for that. And I'm glad you guys resonate with it somehow. Please keep your glasses on. Okay. For you. Just for you. They're really foggy though. There's like fucking schmutz on them. It's kind of bugging me. I need to go wash them off with soap. Because there's like oil from my fingers everywhere. Do you believe the AI bubble is in fact a bubble that will eventually pop like the .coms way back in the day? I don't know. I hear a lot of different things about it. I think a lot of people are latching onto it for dear fucking life because they want it to pan out so bad. I don't know. Because they seem to be implementing it into everything. And nobody fucking likes it. If it gets to the point where, you know... Because right now it's kind of stupid, right? Like, it'll hallucinate stuff. It'll give you the wrong answer on ChatGPT. So you have to be very vigilant with fact-checking the AI. But it's really handy for the common man who doesn't like to think for themselves or fact-check anything. So in that regard... a lot of people really like it. I think it's more of like a small minority of people who actually don't like it. You know, people with above a certain level of IQ, those people don't like it. But I think the majority of people have a very low IQ actually. Like the scary man that keeps following me around at the dog park. He loves talking about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like his best friend, like his imaginary friend. You talk to him about anything, and he just brings up ChatGPT unprompted. So, and there's a lot of people like that milling about. So that I think that keeps AI going strong, as well as shareholders and investors pushing it into everything. Remember, there was like supposed to be a lawsuit, I think, against like Midjourney by Disney, and then recently Disney decided, oh, we're gonna have our own AI generation feature for like Disney Plus or some shit, so you can make a video featuring our characters, but it's officially licensed by us, so we can make money off of it. So I don't know. Meta is apparently grading its code. Grading its code people on how well they use AI to code. Oh, fantastic! That's awesome. Love that. Love that for us. I would hope that it's a bubble, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, and this is just our lives now. Windows Control T. Imagine not scoring a perfect 100 on your IQ test. Disney literally sued Midjourney so they can have their own model to train artists work on it, and after the AI learns from the artists, they start downsizing their team. Yeah, I guess thinking that they were just putting artists first was too hopeful of me. I forgot that Disney is like a money-grubbing billion-dollar company. Forgot about that part. Walt Disney would be fucking spinning around in his grave. Thank you, the Watson, for the sub. Me and the boys passed the autism test and we didn't even study for it. We don't need to have autism tests anymore. You just check your Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year, and that'll tell you if you're autistic. You don't need to go to a doctor for that. AI is getting shoveled into everything because it's useful at harvesting data. It isn't even fucking AI. It's just an LLM with unlimited money plus storage glitches. LLMs have existed for fucking years, and AI is no better than a sophisticated IRC bot. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I think AI has some of its uses sometimes. If you're smart, I do use AI like ChatGPT to grab sources for things when I'm researching for a video, but I always check the sources and I read through the citations to make sure that the AI wasn't fucking making that shit up. But it's a lot faster than just having to like scour through Google for one article at a time for the thing that I'm trying to talk about. But, you know, there are people who are like, oh, ChatGPT, can you write me a grocery list for the items missing from my own house because I can't be bothered to open my own goddamn fridge? ChatGPT, can you raise my kids? ChatGPT, my daughter, she got an F on her report card. Can you discipline my kid and tell her she's fucking grounded through her iPad that I'm not actually going to take away from her? It's pretty fucked! Spotify Wrapped humbled me this year. Top Aphex Twin fan 3 years in a row. It's my warning alarm. Let's see, what percentage of listener was I for Toby Fox? I think it was like 0.3. I was in the top 0.3 listeners for Toby Fox music, and now I want to kill myself. Oh wait, I can't say that because then I'll get banned from Twitch like Meat Canyon did. Just a joke! Just kidding, haha, I love being alive! Being alive is so fucking Gucci, dude. Just dropped by to say, keep up the good work. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Ikugari. Hello. Most jobs will become asking the AI to write an email that someone will ask the AI to reply to. My brother used ChatGPT to plan a trip and it drove me oh god, the chat is moving so fast. Oh fuck. There's 1,200 people here, that's why. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I just had to fix it, and it took longer than if I just did everything from scratch, and he kept using it even after I fixed it. Yeah, a lot of people are sold on this idea that AI is really smart and not just good at collecting large amounts of data and storing it conveniently. I would suggest maybe hitting your brother with a hammer so he, you know, he learns. There's nothing like a good tire iron to the forehead when you get out of line. Your Spotify Wrapped said you were 58 years old. Mine said I was 27. Mine called me a fucking Zoomer. I'm fucking offended. 3D jobs are now feeding AI generators and fixing shit for it. It's really sad. Oh, I haven't checked LinkedIn in a long time. Is that how bad it's gotten? It's not fixed? You look funny in those glasses. Well, now I don't want to wear them. Now I'm taking them off. Now I feel like a dipshit. How dare you? Sorry, YouTube chat. It won't refresh. It just gets stuck on one message. LinkedIn is a death swamp. Never go in there. I had to delete my LinkedIn around the time where I decided to start giving up on 3D jobs, because every fucking post was just about some ChatGPT glazer with his cock full of LLM with his mouth full of LLM cock, just not shutting the fuck up about how useful Midjourney is in the illustration or 3D modeling pipeline. And I couldn't stop getting into fights with these people. Oh, every time I opened LinkedIn, my blood pressure would rise automatically. Like, it was like a Pavlovian response to having LinkedIn open in a browser tab. So I had to get rid of it for my own fucking mental and physical health. AI stands for Asian or Indian when I grew up. What?
Oh, yes.
The glasses, no, I can't see Mika without them. Well, you're just gonna have to imagine what I look like. Put the glasses in your ass. That's not what this isn't that kind of stream. This is a Christian Minecraft server, so you're gonna have to calm down. LinkedIn story. On my way to an interview, I saw a dog on the road that ran down. I pulled over to take it to the vet. Despite it making me late for my interview, I was 20 minutes late. And I saw the dog walk into the room in a suit. It was a pre-interview test. Oh yeah, there was so much shit like that. I should make a LinkedIn right now, just so we can read other people's LinkedIn bullshit. It's like, oh, my daughter taught me this valuable lesson about running my company and making sure I'm at capacity, and she's only 4 years old, and you can learn a lot from kids. Like, something of that caliber was, like, every third fucking post. You know, put the glasses, put them back on, put them back on, put the glasses back, Mika, put the glasses back, put the glasses back, Mika. Have you guys ever seen that one chimpanzee that they were trying to teach sign language? And they were recording the longest sentence it ever signed, and the sentence was like, give me, eat orange, me, give, eat orange, me, orange, give, eat, me, hungry, eat orange, give me, orange, eat me, give, me, orange, me, eat. That's what that sounded like. Here you go. There you go. I'm just itching for the whole AI bubble to burst already. Was that a real thought? I think he just wanted the orange. I think he was just hungry. I think homie just wanted that orange real bad. Nope, I have not seen that chimp video. It's a good video. I like to relax by watching videos about monkeys. I'm a big fan of gorillas. I think gorillas are like the second best animal. Second to only dogs, and then I think parrots and corvids are like the third best animal, and then every animal beyond that doesn't matter and isn't real. What the fuck, L-Taste? No, that is not L-Taste. Gorillas are the fucking best. Do you see how the way they fucking walk around and spin and like do this shit? It's fucking great, bro. Corvids, yeah. No, not Covids, corvids. The bird. Like, was it crows, ravens, jackdaws, magpies, and blue jays. Good kinds of birds. Parrots are also cool. Apparently, cockatoos are not true parrots. They're like their own thing, but they kind of are parrot-like because of like convergent evolution or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm like into birds. I think birds are great. Dicks out for Harambe. Yes! Silverback gorillas are beautiful creatures. This guy fucking gets it. Elephants and whales are also intelligent. Okay, but they're not as silly as gorillas. Watch gorilla footage. They're so fucking funny. My favorite animal is panthers type thing with corvids. Bro, you can't ignore that corvids are based. They're such a cool fucking bird. Cockatoos are the honey badger of the avian world. That's to imply that cockatoos are mean. I've never met a mean cockatoo. They're always really fucking chill. Like they have a beak, but they usually won't use it too much. They're usually super fucking friendly. At least every cockatoo I've run into. Mostly umbrella cockatoos are pretty nice. I guess I've never met like a sulfur-crested cockatoo, which I hear are kind of a problem in Australia, like kind of a menace. But umbrella cockatoos are pretty based. Sugar gliders are the best. They are so cute. I guess. I mean, they're cute, but they don't really have much else going for them. They wreck everything. Yeah, they're like... They're primates, right? So they got thumbs. They got thumbs and shit. So they'll fucking destroy your house if you keep them as pets. I like budgies. They're stupid. They're not stupid! They're smart and they can talk! Chat, what is your favorite Pokemon? Only 21? Only one. Chat, what's your favorite Pokemon? Pigeons or spy drones? Dude, I want a pigeon so bad. I get stuck in pigeon reels on Instagram all the fucking time. Vaporeon, of course. I like the Jew-looking Pokemon. Provost Pass? That's the one. The one that looks like a rabbi. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Good design. Sandshrew, Mewtwo. Who is my favorite Pokemon? I think my favorite Pokemon is Gengar. He's so fat and spooky. He's a good guy. Gengar and Tyranitar, based. Skarmory. That's a niche one. I don't hear a lot about from Skarmory fans. The YouTube chat once again is broken and I can't see it. Streamlabs is just on its fucking last leg for me. Or not, or StreamerBot rather. That's the thing I use to check chats at the same time when there's multiple. There you go. Mika, my son at age 2 told me to invest in Bitcoin and crypto. His first words was fun, man. Yep.
Oh, yes.
I was talking to some friends that I hang out with at the dog park. Very diverse group of people. Lots of LGBTQ, and we were talking about like what's it fucking called? Gender neutral toys for the kids. So one of my friends is like, "Man, I don't want to like assume anything about a child." So he's like, "I'm not going to give them like Barbies or trucks. I'm going to give them like books about financial institutions and a piggy bank." So the third gender is actually finance bro. There's boy, girl, and financier. So if you're ever confused about what to do about giving a kid a gift for their birthday and you want them to, you know, not subscribe to gender norms, you should get them a fucking piggy bank and baby's first finance book. Boy, girl, and Jewish. Who just oh, thank you Lunky Cheese.
Oh, yes.
If you had to choose a gas station dick pill to take, which animal would it be? The classic rhino, the zebra, and the gorilla, the lion, or the bear. Personally, I feel like the only wrong answer is zebra. Seems gay. Yeah, why would you pick zebra? What's like hulking and bulking about a fucking zebra? Obviously, the correct answer is either rhino or gorilla. For me, it's gorilla. That's obvious. But yeah, zebra is just, that's not gonna get you fucking, that's not gonna get anything done. You're not gonna impress anybody in the fucking bedroom with a fucking zebra pill. What does that even do? Fucking give your dick stripes? What the fuck? Why did they think that was a good idea? Hold on. What do the different animals mean, actually? Why are there different animals on the gas station boner pills? What does each one have? What kind of powers do you get? What kind of buffs do you get? What are the status effects of the rhino pill versus the gorilla pill? Zebra is for bottoms. Those gas station pills give me such a headache. I can't take them anymore. Yeah, all the blood rushing is to your dick. Of course they give you a headache. Zebra is a donkey and they are aggressive as fuck. So why not just use a donkey? My opinion, you don't gotta do either or politics. There's lots of aspects of just basic living are political for many people. Yeah, that's what I don't want to have to do a whole fucking grift. I don't want to have to go to somebody's podcast. I don't want to do a speech. I don't want to have to end up on a fucking drama channel, and people are calling me out for being a hypocrite. I just want to tell stories that actually happened to me and actually matter. There's one with the donkey from Shrek I saw once at a gas station. Gorilla has that wild dick. Zebra for camo, rhino for strength, gorilla for girth. But then Turkey Tom might make a video about you. Yeah, I don't want a fucking Turkey Tom video made about me. I don't want to deal with that shit. Yo, what happens when you stack all the pills? You can snap and kill people like Thanos. People die instantly if you take all the gas station boner pills. You can kill anybody you want. Gorilla pill make you spin in a half full wading pool. Snake pill, hemipene for dual wielding. Do you know there's like some species of snake that have live births? It's pretty fucking disgusting. I've seen videos about it. I'm glad ball pythons don't do that. Who the hell is Turkey Tom? He's a guy who makes videos about other people when they fuck up. A slop tuber, if you will. If you take all the pills at once, you can cause her whiplash. Where'd my fucking hair tie go? If you take all the pills, it makes sandworms that suck on your toes, just like French people. Disgusting. What does that mean? What does that fucking mean? Boas and pit vipers and garter snakes have live birth. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. It's like a tube creating another tube. I don't like it. It's just, I feel like snakes are just not the correct shape for all that. I think evolution kind of fucked up with that one. I don't know what the what's the benefit to having a pregnant snake? Why would they do that? Actually, we can ask. We have the technology. Why do some snakes have live birth?
Birth!
Hey Mika, were you a fan of Mad TV growing up? I was. Me and my mom loved Mad TV. She used to like, that was like our vocal stem to each other for a long time. She would go, "Oh, you look like a man," and then I would say, "Oh, you look like a man," and we would just do that back and forth all the time. A trait called viviparity, which is an advantage in colder climates where eggs would not survive. Okay, interesting. I didn't know snakes existed in colder climates, really. Snakes make eggs, they don't get pregnant. No, they do. They have live births. It's a very cursed thing that happens. Look it up. I promise it's fucking nasty. My favorite snake is the gaboon viper, because they look chubby and fucked up. They look like an evil rolled up carpet. I think they look sick. Rubber boas are oviviparous and live up north. What's a rubber boa?
Rubber boa.
Oh, these look like turds. These look like somebody took a shit on the floor. This looks like somebody after a Taco Bell dinner. Look at that. This just looks like a poop on the floor. Nature is amazing. They look like a little brown poo. It's kind of cute, actually. How do you make ends meet as a 3D artist? I don't. I'm a YouTuber now. I don't do 3D for a living anymore. Shit sucks. There's no fucking economy for it. I mean, I have friends who, you know, they refuse to do anything else. They have a level of commitment and autism to 3D that they refuse to look for work elsewhere. And, they get jobs here and there, but, it's not stable. What did you send me, Mr. Dingus? Oh no, you took a picture of it. Holy shit. That's fantastic. Look at that. His tongue's out and everything. I'm gonna put this in the Discord server so you guys can see it. Your dog is barking. She is in fact barking. Is that your vision board behind you with the YouTube plaque? Vision board? What vision board? I don't have a vision board. I just have like a very certified YouTube plaque. And it's legit, and I got it from the YouTube store. Well, not the store. They sent it to me because I'm kind of a big deal. It's a real YouTube plaque. Okay, if you say it's not real, you're banned permanently from my chat forever. I like the Undertale boaster. Good, you'd better. Or you're also banned. My favorite snake is JD Vance. JD Vance isn't really snake-shaped. He's more of like a really... What's a really chunky animal? He's kind of got like that orangutan face going on. Actually, no, that's just the edits of him. I forgot what his real face looks like. All I ever see are the edits of him. And I forgot what his actual face looks like. I have no visual reference for what this man looks like in real life.
Oh, yes.
JD Vance has that gay-ass smoky eye. Yeah, he looks a bit like he belongs in My Chemical Romance. JD Vance is a millennial, right? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that we're old enough to be in political office? I think, Zohan Mommy Daddy is also like 34. That's crazy. He's a year older than me. Good luck with New York, I guess. I don't know what'll happen, but I'll hope for the best. While watching a recent vid, I saw your necklace and I was like, oh, she must like Undertale, not seeing the plethora of Undertale shit behind you. This isn't even a fraction of the stuff I have. There's more. There's a bunch of plushies that I left at my mom's house that I haven't went to go get yet. And I have the 8th anniversary blanket, and I bought the 10th anniversary Sans bomber jacket thing. That hasn't come in the mail yet, but I think it should be here around January. I'm excited for that. I'm 51, basically dead. Birthday today. Happy birthday! Everybody sing happy birthday to this man! Like they do at the restaurant, and then you can't escape, and the wait staff is just staring at you, and you know the wait staff doesn't want to be there, and they just want to like hurt themselves. But they're legally required to sing you happy birthday. I love situations like that. It's so fun and not cringe at all. All past presidents but Obama have been from the same decade. I wonder when we'll get like a president that's not ancient. I guess Obama was close, but not close enough. Are you a cat or a dog person? I'm a dog person. I want a cat, but Freddy has a really high prey drive, so she'd probably kill it if I, like, wasn't home. So maybe not. Maybe I won't do that. Vance is like a Downsy capybara. Where did you get the Undertale poster? I got it from Fangamer. It's where you get all the official Undertale shit. My turtle abuses me. Thank you for the tip. I'm resending since I think YouTube erased my super chat. Man, what a timeline. Big corpos and politicians edging us with worse and worse situations and then calling you defective when you don't come from their BS. Yeah, they're a little bit too good with the propaganda. And it works really well on old people especially. And you know, like, you know, boomers kind of, they're like the largest generation, right? It's like the biggest timeline. It's like what are the boomer years like between 1940 and 1962? So they make up the biggest part of our population. They're not dying as quickly as they should. And propaganda works on them the best, so I think that's why things are the way that they are. Thank you for the tip. NJ, have you ever thought of doing a charity stream? Everything I see about, like, a lot of charities is that they're corrupt as fuck. What I'd rather do is, like, you know, I'd browse people's fucking Kickstarters and shit. And I'd, like, you know, I'd raid a Kickstarter campaign, maybe, for somebody who's, like, going through something. I'd rather do it like that. Like, Susan G. Komen, for example, in terms of, breast cancer charities. Apparently, Susan G. Komen, does dick diddly with all the money that gets donated to that charity. And a lot of charities seem to be like that. Like, they spend more on marketing and, paying people to market and paying for fucking commercials than they actually do for, like, cancer research, for example. So I don't know, if there was like a charity that could be verifiably like actually good, sure. Most boomers are good. It's just the politicians that slip one on us. It's not necessarily the boomers' fault. It's just like the people who are good at sending propaganda to the boomers. Like my dad's a boomer, and he falls for propaganda on occasion. My mom, when she was alive, she was one of the people who would like fall for AI generated videos, and she couldn't tell the difference. So it's like that, you know, they kind of just don't know any better, I guess. Pretty much all big charities donate like less than 10% of the proceeds to the actual cause. America, yeah, like that's what I'm fucking saying. Like you can't fucking trust any of them. SGC super sucks about how they use their funds. Yeah, I watched like a whole breakdown of it. That money's not fucking going to helping anybody. And it's like I said in the video, even if research is done, is it going to amount to anything? Are they going to let the research happen? Are they gonna like let the research evolve into actual cures for people? No, I don't think it will. And I know that's bleak, but I just think that's human nature, at least for the time being, until people our age start getting more into being the people that make policy changes and shit. So I think the system is just going to be really broken for a really long fucking time, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. They're not nice tax havens as well. You mean fucking what's it called? Charities? Which one of these is the Red Bull that's not The one I just opened. Okay, this is the fresh one. How many are we now? Twitch plus YouTube? It's at 1,200. Hello.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Hello, 1,200 people. What's going on? How's it going? I can't read the YouTube chat because it refuses to refresh. But I think most people are from YouTube too, so that's kind of... That sucks. That sucks. Really bad. I stayed last night so I could watch all of your most recent videos. My mother also got... Hold on. My mother also got breast cancer, but was able to make a full recovery under Canadian healthcare. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Hearing your story really broke my heart. I'm so fucking mad at your government. We should burn down the White House again. You know, I can't say stuff like that on Twitch. But I think protesting would be nice. I wish some people brought the energy that they used
ugly bald bitch.
For the George Floyd riots. I mean, riots. No, I would never support rioting of any kind. Rioting is bad. If you riot, you're a bad person. I'm just saying, you know, if we had, you know, at least 1/10 of that energy for the healthcare system in this country, maybe we could change some things. Just saying, you know, peaceful protests. We just need to have some mostly peaceful protests for the healthcare industry. Yeah, just pallets of bricks, but like soft bricks. Really soft, plush bricks with like smiley faces drawn on them that we can throw, not at people, just in general. And if it hits somebody who happens to walk in the general area of said brick, then that's their problem. Yeah, nice soft smiley bricks. How come we never have anything like that for fucking healthcare, man? It's really bad. Like all this shit for one guy that died to police brutality, and police brutality is really bad, but like you get hundreds of thousands of people dying from medical malpractice every fucking year, and nobody's like up in arms about that shit. It's very perplexing to me. Foam bricks, yeah. Mika, it's the Luigi anniversary. Is that today? Brick-shaped plushies filled with cement. Maybe I should sell plushies in my merch store, and they're just bricks. They're just fucking square and red, and it's got protest brick written on it with a smiley face. Love the Pavarotti fit. Thanks! I went to the ER and got a bill of $2,000. I have an unpaid medical bill from last year for $8,000. And I didn't even take an ambulance to get there. It was just like I had an x-ray and an EKG and like this little cup full of minty cum that they gave me for like a gastric issue, and that was $8,000. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Wow! Peaceful protests are effectively a joke. Just look at the vids of billionaires laughing from the NYC skyscrapers at the Occupy Wall Street protests from 2011. Okay, you say that, but the Occupy Wall Streets were pretty effective. And if you notice, and there are like graphs about this, that's when racial tensions started to get really bad in this country, because it was engineered to divide people so they would stop protesting about billionaires, because we all used to be on the same page about hating billionaires, and then they started introducing racial tension propaganda so that we would be like, oh, it's the red guy versus the blue guy, and we could never possibly agree on anything, when in truth we agree on everything. And maybe there's like small nuances, like like all the fucking gender bullshit, all the abortion bullshit, maybe there's stuff in terms of that we agree on, but overall our main problem is billionaires and corrupt politicians, and that's why we haven't been on the same page since Occupy Wall Street. So Occupy Wall Street, I think, was actually pretty effective. Well, I could have been massively underpricing my minty cum. Well, it's never too late. You could just try again. December 4th, not today. Okay, so tomorrow is Luigi's anniversary then. I wonder if... Can I send Luigi Mangione a YouTube video? Because I know they take, like... handwritten letters in prison. I wonder if there's a way to get him a fucking video. There's 1,200 people there. There's gotta be at least one of you motherfuckers that knows how to get Luigi Mangione to watch a YouTube video in prison. You can send him a handwritten YouTube URL, but will he be able to put it into a computer? Will that work? Thank you, Cody in the garage. You can buy him the good TP. What? The good toilet paper in prison? Is that dude alive? Luigi Mangione? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's worth writing the fucking URL down and sending it to him in a letter. It can't hurt. I don't know if he'll see it, because he probably gets like thousands of letters a fucking day. We could try. Print every frame as ASCII art and he can flip through it. But he won't be able to hear it. I guess we could turn on auto captions and then print it out as ASCII art. His trial is coming up. Is he... I want to send him a YouTube video. How do we do this? There's got to be a way. You would have to put money in his prison funds for him to buy a phone with data, and then he'd be able to... Oh, can I do that? I think that's worth spending money on. How much money would I have to give him? Supposedly some of the big evidence against him is getting thrown out, by the way, because kind of based on they're having a hard time prosecuting. Sick! It was weird to listen to you raging on the American healthcare system from a European point of view. We complain that wait times are too long while you guys get exploited for maximum profit. Technically, the wait times in the United States can be bad too, and that's what killed my mom, because she was just waiting for her health insurance to stop fucking around. So technically, it's almost the same thing, except we have to pay for it. And then when it's time for care, they don't actually do their job. So maybe you wait a long time in Europe to see the doctor, but when you get to your doctor, he's gonna probably do his job. And then you don't have to wait around fighting your health insurance company for him to do his job. Or sometimes you get charged $2,000 for a 50-minute ambulance ride. Usually it's like $3,000 or $4,000. Legally, you can't do that, and neither I heard anyone talking about it. Bro, come on. We gotta send him a prison phone. I bet prison guards that went to similar shit are high-fiving Luigi when they process him. Yeah, he's probably doing all sorts of stuff that he's not technically supposed to do, but I don't think anybody is mad at the guy. And he probably gets special treatment. Thank you for the super chat, Skull Knight. I've sent Luigi nothing but Agartha Yakub shitposts. I hope he enjoys them as much as I do. My mom beat esophageal cancer, 8 chemotherapy sessions and surgery. It was free for us, only $10 for bandages and small supplies. Dude, that's great. Esophagus. I'm just gonna say esophagus. Esophagus cancer is a really tough one to beat. Usually that's like one of the ones with like the worst prognosis. So that's really good for your mom. The average hourly pay for an ambulance driver is $16. Oh yeah, I heard fucking paramedics, they get paid like $7 an hour. It's like worse than fucking working at McDonald's. How the fuck are they going to get a jury that isn't biased when everyone is affected by shitty healthcare? If they all stand up for him, that might cause actual change in this country. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a single person in this country that's like against him. Like, there's just no fucking way. I think we're all kind of united on this. Get it? United? Because, like, United Healthcare. Ha! Got him! Minimum wage in Cali is at least $17. It is, correct. But still, that's, like, not a lot. No way. My ex was an EMT for FDNY, and she made bank. Did she actually?
Source please? Citation needed?
Bro, I've been getting, like, so many emails from people with cancer, and now it's, like, it's taking my hypochondria through the fucking roof, and now I'm trying to see if I can get a fucking colonoscopy again. I think if you get a colonoscopy, you're technically good for, like, 10 years, but I have abdominal pain, and I'm scared. So, I had a colonoscopy 3 years ago. not even 3 years ago, like 2.5 years ago. I should technically be good, but I'm gonna bug my doctor about it anyway, because everybody's getting colon cancer at like 10 years old now. Get an endoscopy instead. Well, the problem isn't in my throat; it's in my tum-tum. Mika, you should do a voice acting. You have range. I thought about it, but again, it's one of those things where I have 2 million other projects to do, so I can't reasonably commit to doing that right now. Endoscopy is the top half of your digestive, not just the throat. Well, it's in the lower part of my shit tube where the pain is. I thought, because it's like a recurrent thing. I have a feeling it has to do with like certain ingredients in gummy vitamins. I think there's like something in my vitamin D3 gummy that hurts my stomach that I don't adjust well to, because I had a similar, I think the problem was when I was having this issue last year, it was because I was taking these magnesium gummies for my insomnia, and as soon as I stopped taking them, my stomach stopped hurting. So I think maybe I'm having a problem again with the gummies that I'm taking. So maybe if I stop taking the gummies, it'll go away. But that doesn't mean I can't harass my doctor and give them busy work. So I'm going to do that anyway. Fuck it, might as well cover your bases. If you're wondering how you can get a colonoscopy at 20 or 30 years old, you have to reverse Uno your doctor. So you know how doctors like to gaslight? So you have to gaslight them. And you have to make symptoms up and you have to start crying. So you tell them that your asshole is bleeding and your stomach hurts and you're constipated all the time. You just like, you read the symptoms for any disease you think you might have off of WebMD, and then you tell your doctor that you have those symptoms. And then they'll probably give you the stuff that you need in terms of like scans and tests and shit. It's sad that you can't just tell the truth, and they'll quell your anxiety by giving you a scan anyway. And you have to do a lot of fucking acting just to get attention from a doctor, but yeah, that's the way you got to do it, I guess. As soon as you say your pooper is broke, they will set you up. Yeah. I'm clean though, no issues. It doesn't matter, because the problem with cancer is that in its first couple of stages, it's usually asymptomatic, and that's what usually kills people. Is like they don't know that they have a problem. So when the cancer is most easy to take care of, nobody knows that they have cancer, and that's why it's like so fucking scary, because it sneaks up on you. So I think people should start getting colonoscopies at 30. So I think even if you have no issues, you should go to your doctor and say, hey, my asshole is full of like blood and spikes, and I'm pooping out foreign objects that I have never eaten before, and I need a colonoscopy, please. Colonoscopies aren't that bad. The worst part is the prep. So I was talking about this in the Discord earlier. Depending on your insurance, there are 2 options for the prep. So the prep is like a thing. It's a liquid laxative that you have to drink. So if you have good and health insurance, you get like a bottle of it, like 8 ounces max, and you have to drink it, and it's like a really salty bottle of water. If you have shitty insurance, then you get the gallon. You get the prep keg, and then you have to thunder cunt the prep keg. You have to drink all of it. And it tastes really fucking bad. They try to make it palatable by adding like a grape flavoring. It doesn't help. It's like drinking liquid Play-Doh. It's so salty. It's very fucking miserable. You're gonna gag all the time. I'm thinking about it makes me gag because it was so fucking gross and salty. So yeah, that's the worst part about getting colonoscopy. Other than that, it's like they give you like the good shit. They give you fentanyl. They knock your ass out with fent, and you fall asleep while a doctor's poking around in your butt. And then when you come to, you're really hungry because all you've been eating is like peanut butter sandwiches, because you have to go on a diet for 3 days, and you can't have like any colors in anything that you eat because they don't want to like confuse it with blood. And then you have the best meal of your life. So it's like there are ups and downs to colonoscopies, but you should get them. I stay awake. Gen anesthetic is bad for me. Oh yeah, there's also the option of staying awake, and they'll show you the monitor. They'll show you the camera's journey through your asshole if you want to stay awake during that. I don't want to do that, so I don't do that. But you can stay awake for that if you're like into butt stuff. Magic school bus type shit, yeah. multiple friends labeled me a hypochondriac in the past, but the vigilance let me catch cancer in stage 1, which was fortunate. I found your video while going through chemo. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's another problem, is doctors hate people with hypochondria because doctors don't want to do their jobs. So you have to advocate for yourself, even if it's like a boy who cried wolf situation. If there's something wrong with your body, you should just go get it checked out. Like, if you have the insurance to pay for it, maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's not nothing. And it's better safe than sorry, I think. Now my anxiety is really high, because now I'm thinking about my abdominal pain again. Now I'm scared. But I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I'm going to tell him that my butthole hurts. But again, it's probably nothing, because I think colon cancer, it takes like 10 years for anything to happen. It's a very slow-moving thing. So, maybe it's just fucking IBS, I don't know. I needed to do a gastroscopy. Endoscopy place said we only do gastros together with colonoscopy, so I got both ends for the price of one. Only conditions I waited 5 months for in Germany. That's fucked, man. Well, I don't know why you have to get on a fucking wait list for this shit. It's so stupid. Sorry, cooking dinner. X was making probably 60,000 at FDNY in 2010, 2012. She got half her body tattooed by Paul Booth in 1 year, and dude charges like 250 an hour. Jesus fucking Christ. Praying that Mika's butt doctor isn't an asshat. Well, you never know! Haha! That's the fun part. It's like Russian roulette. I love being from Brazil. I can do 90% of medical stuff for free. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Everybody should move to Brazil. Paul Booth tattoos are fucking ugly, but well done. What does a Paul Booth tattoo look like? Let's see. Paul Booth tattoo. Paul... I don't know what that looks like. Let's see. I spelled tattoo wrong. I don't know. These just kind of look like tattoos to me. They look like normal tattoos. I guess the ambient occlusion is kind of cool. I suppose. Reminds me of Ash versus the Evil Dead, kind of. I can see how this would be expensive, though. Just, like, I'm not into it. I'm not into tattoos in general, but yeah, I guess I can see why this would be expensive. He was, like, one of the best in the 90s, but now he's, like, whatever, but he did pioneer the style. Ash vs. the Evil Dead was so goated. I don't know. It's just gore porn to me. One tattoo, please, sir. Extra screen space, ambient occlusion, please. There's a tattoo artist that I really like, but I found out he uses Midjourney. Bro, what the fuck? Man, yeah, don't spend $2,000 on that shit. Oh, I bet all of the people that I used to work for when I was a tattoo apprentice, they use fucking Midjourney for their shit. I bet that happens all the time now in the tattoo industry. That's fucking AIDS. I'm ignoring it until my next doctor visit. If I don't think about it, it goes away. And it's not scary anymore. I guess the thing about this pain is it's not like it's got worse, and it kind of comes and goes. So it's not like a constant throbbing pain. It's just like every couple of months I'll feel like this, and I'm pretty sure it's the gummies that I take, and like there's something in them that irritates my bowels. Oh man. Living in America is so fucking scary, dude. It's like you don't want to have to make appointments to doctors and shit, because you know, like, they're gonna make you feel fucking stupid for one thing. You're gonna have to go through all this shit just to get the diagnostics that you want. It's such a fucking pain in the ass, man. Oh, thank you, Andromeda72100 for the super chat. As a hypochondriac myself, I can say your mind is really good at making you believe something is wrong, and then you actually feel like shit, making everything even worse. I have had lower abdominal pains with reflux multiple times, and causes always stress. Yeah, I've had that. I've become symptomatic because of my own fucking head, for sure. And I have been really stressed out the last couple of days. Like, let's be real. Like, making this whole video was really stressful. Having to revisit mentally my mom's death was not fun. And then when I'm working on something, I have a bad habit of, like, acting like a fucking pit bull holding on to a toddler, and I just can't let go. It's, like, all I do for several days at a time, and I can't multitask at all. And then, like, my house gets dirty, I lose track of other projects that I need to do, and I just can't fucking control myself. I have to work on the one thing until it's done, and it's very stressful, and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. But yeah, last couple of days were really stressful. I also wasn't sleeping. I was, like, staying up till 4 a.m. last couple of days, just trying to get everything done. Not like there's a deadline for any of this shit either. I just, like, this is just how my brain works, unfortunately. But yeah, I could be, you know, making it up. Hopefully I'm just making it up. I'm so fucking scared, dude. I hate it here, man. I think the word you're looking for is dedication. I don't think it's dedication. I think there's something wrong with me. I've shat blood more times than I can remember. Well, on the bright side, I'm not shitting blood, so that's cool. And usually when I shit blood, it's hemorrhoids. I am old, so I get hemorrhoids. So for anybody simping for me out there, don't. I get hemorrhoids really bad. Get hemorrhoids all in my ass. Jerk off to that, I dare you. If you're simping right now. Try to simp after that one. Friend, you ain't old. Yes, I am. You just made it worse for the people simping for you. Yes. That's what I'm trying to do. Hemorrhoid homies. It's all the time to randomly click into the chat. Yeah, you get hemorrhoids if you live a very sedentary lifestyle and you sit in front of a fucking computer all day. But, I've been trying to be more active. Having hemorrhoids is not fun. They're not dangerous, it's just, like, it's not great for your mental health to take a shit.
Oh, yes.
And you look down, and somebody stabbed you in the ass. It's not a fun thing to look at when you're pooping.
Okay.
So you should work out if you don't.
It's nothing. Only the smell. Yeah. There is nothing. It's only the smell.
Yeah, it's only the smell. Hemorrhoids aren't bad, it's only the smell. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Sardonicus. I saw a bit earlier and agree with those suggesting a viewer med his horror story vid. I've been going through it myself, and as a result, I've filed a complaint against an asshole doc with the medical board. Vengeance will be mine. I wonder if those actually work, though, because the way I see it, I think a lot of medical practitioners have a lot of things in place to protect them from anything of that sort. Like, I got sexually harassed, for example, by a nurse at a psych ward. Nothing happened to that guy. He still works at the psych ward. And I made a complaint, and, you know, still works there. He would slide into my DMs after I got discharged from the psych ward, trying to ask me to go to dinner with him. Nothing was done about that. That's a little weird. Shouldn't be doing that to people who are stuck in your hospital against their will. That's kind of crazy, right? Nothing was done about the guy. He would, like, come into my room at 2 in the morning, not to check my vitals or anything, because I had a roommate in that room, and he didn't care about the roommate. He just went to my bed, and he would just, like, he would try to wake me up. He'd be like, Mika, hey, Mika, hey, Mika, and I would just pretend to be asleep, because it was fucking terrifying. He was trying to get my attention, so he wasn't there to take my fucking vitals, because you can just, when you're taking vitals of patients, you just grab them and you, like, do it. They don't need to be awake for it. So yeah, I complained about that guy, and all of the jokes he was making at my expense for being a woman in a psych ward. And he said I was there because I'm bad at choosing men, and it's my fault, because my dating life is so bad because I keep picking the wrong guy. I complained about him, nothing happened to him. He still works there. So I don't think that's very effective. I don't think anything will happen, unfortunately. And then I tried to file a lawsuit, and that didn't go anywhere either. So, yeah. Yep! Did your ward have cameras pointing at the bed, too? Mine also had them pointed at the shower. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Maybe the Red Bull is also hurting my tum-tum. Maybe I should stop drinking this for a couple of days. That might help. But I love Red Bull. Aw, jeez. He was very acidic. Maybe that's also irritating. Red Bull is so hard on my gunts. Yes, the Red Bull genius. Red Bull is like the worst for stomach pains. Okay, maybe I'll lay off the Red Bull for a while. Fuck. Man, what am I supposed to do then? Do I have to fucking drink mate like my dad out of the goddamn gourd? Do I really have to do that? Maybe I'll go to the Argentina store after stream and just give in to my lineage and drink mate out of a goddamn gourd for stimulants. It doesn't count if you drink it out of the can. You have to drink it out of the gourd or it's not real.
You ugly bald bitch.
I stopped drinking Monsters and C4s because they make my armpits hurt. Why your armpits? Why do they make your armpits hurt? Drink coffee. Okay, so the reason I drink Red Bull and energy drinks is because if I drink coffee, that's like worse. I get really bad anxiety with coffee. So that's why I don't fucking drink the stuff. I'll get really paranoid and scared over nothing. So that's why. I call Scam on Psychology anyway a stable life and halfway acceptable quality of life really solves 99% of psychological problems. Of course you're fucked in your head if you have no life with practically no rights. That's a valid take. Mika, we are the same type of retard. Do you also drink unholy amounts of Red Bull? I should just drink more water. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not drinking enough water, probably.
Oh, yes.
Hydrated. I advise kombucha to ease your stomach. Isn't kombucha just, like, worse for your stomach? Like, you don't want to be having all that fucking yeast inside of you. I've heard mixed fucking things about it. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Philip Gatlin, 1138. Vitamin D pills hurt my stomach too. My mom has the same issue. I think it's genetic for us. Okay, maybe if I just don't have supplements and then I eat food like a normal person and stop trying to get all my nutrients from fucking vitamins. Maybe if I stop eating fucking autism rice and if I eat real food, my stomach will be okay. I hate cooking though, dude. I mean, autism rice isn't that bad for you. It's just there's, like, no vegetables in it. Maybe I should eat vegetables. It's not that I hate vegetables. I just hate cooking. Oatmeal is the best thing to protect your guts. Oatmeal has a lot of glyphosate in it, though, from Monsanto. Autism rice is my autism meal, so we're going to do autism meals on Friday. So tune in for that. An autism meal is a meal that you have no issue with eating every fucking day because it's predictable. Maybe a little bland, maybe the texture is just, like, easy for you. But it's not a meal you would cook for anybody else, because you know other people would just be like, what the fuck, why did you make this for me? I don't want this. This is not good food. That's what an autism meal is. So my autism meal is just, it's plain white rice in the rice cooker with some salt and some chopped green onion. And then when it's all done in the rice cooker, I throw a raw egg in there, and I stir it around, and then I eat it. And it's goated. It's like a lot of the vitamins. Not every vitamin, but a lot of them because of the egg. But yeah, I could stand to add a vegetable or two, probably.
Oh, yes.
Skip the egg? Why? The egg has all the vitamins in it. Don't you know eggs have, like, every vitamin in them except for vitamin C? Eggs are goated. Oh, I love that. Tamago Kake Gohan. Why did you turn it into a weeb thing? It's like that one Twitter shit post where they're like, oh, my waifu made me bento furaido katsu don chicken do, and it's just a fucking Cane's meal. It's just a Cane's meal in a styrofoam box. I mean, everybody knows I'm a fucking weeb, but I'm not eating autism rice because I'm a weeb. I'm eating it because it's easy. I was gonna say chicken quesadillas would be my autism meal, but the way you describe it, that's way too much. If there's too much spice in it going on, it's no longer an autism meal. If it's palatable to somebody else, it's not an autism meal. I want to make a cookbook of all of the autism meals. You guys can submit your autism meals, and then we'll make a cookbook. Some of the like the best recipes I've ever used, I got them from 4chan. Like, everybody always tells me, like, damn, bitch, you make a mean lasagna. Where'd you get the recipe for this? And I got it from 4chan. 4chan lasagna. Boiled hot dogs on white bread. Yeah, that's an autism meal. Certified autism meal. 50 pages of just mac and cheese. Yeah, from CK. That's where I got my lasagna recipe from. It's good shit. 4chan cookbook would be goated. Yeah, they have like it's like a buru. It's a CK buru somewhere, and that's where I got my lasagna recipe from. I got my gorilla powder from 4chan. What the fuck is gorilla powder? Are we back to boner pills already? I've been on the wrong boards. There's a lot of wrong boards on 4chan. In fact, most of them are wrong, but CK is pretty good. Start doing kratom. I think that's like super addictive though, right? I used to drink a lot of soda lately. I only drink water. Best thing ever. I used to be, my hypochondriac years used to be much worse before. I used to be one of those motherfuckers that would just hone in on ingredient lists for everything I ate. And I wouldn't drink soda at all. I wouldn't drink anything with like colors and numbers in it. I would only drink water or sparkling water. I should probably get back to that, not because like I want to be a hypochondriac again, but because I'm old. So it's probably the way to do it when your body is less tolerant to wear and tear. No, not the gorilla pills. Harambe, no. That's why Harambe died. They actually just wanted to grind his body up and use him for boner pills.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna try to drink more water during the stream, and then I'm gonna go to fucking Whole Foods after stream and get a goddamn probiotic. Get all those good little bacterias. Need them floating around in my asshole, so I don't have to go to the doctor. I feel like I can't do art anymore because of the antidepressants. Why are you taking antidepressants? They don't work. There's so much research out there that just says, hey, they don't fucking do anything but give you weird side effects. What did I take I tried Wellbutrin one time, and it just made my eyes feel really big. I don't know how to explain what that symptom even was, but it made my eyes feel like big and heavy. Not like heavy like I'm sleeping, but like they were bulging out of my skull. It was a very bizarre sensation. So I stopped taking Wellbutrin. The only cool antidepressant I ever took was Lexapro, and it didn't do anything for my sadness, but it gave me really cool vivid dreams. And I kind of miss Lexapro for that reason specifically. But yeah, I've tried basically every antidepressant. None of them do jack shit. Zoloft literally saved my life. Well, aren't you cool? Aren't you special? I've never had one that feels good. Just do magic mushrooms. Those help. That's what my next video is about. It's about doing magic mushrooms for your fucking depression. And I know that sounds really gay and cringe, because you've probably heard somebody who took magic mushrooms once, and then they had, like, a holier-than-thou attitude about it. And you're like, bro, just do magic mushrooms. I've had this experience, and now I'm enlightened about all of the mysteries and wonders of the universe. And yeah, you should just do drugs about it, bro. That's why I stayed away from psychedelics for a long time, because everybody who tells me about psychedelics, I just want to like hit them in the head with a tire iron because of the way they talk. But unironically, they're onto something. So yeah, you just try. Magic mushrooms are pretty cool for depression, I think. Mushrooms literally scare me. They're not that bad. Or my psychosis comes back if I try them. Could be real. Could happen. It's like someone telling you about a dream that doesn't make sense, and they get dumber the more acid they take. So many of my friends are just acid burnouts. They're not burnouts, they're just enlightened, and they no longer subscribe to the way life works for normies. That's why they're like that. New meta, marry a Canadian for free healthcare and legal shroom dispensaries. They have those there? What the fuck? Do they actually? Jordan, can you confirm that they have legal shroom dispensaries in Canada? The only time I had mushrooms, I wound up trying to eat tree bark because a man dressed up as a caveman convinced me that the trees were made of fudge brownies. I wasn't too happy with the video footage. Yeah, Jordan, can we confirm in Vancouver? Oh, just in Vancouver, not in the French part. My festival friends all slowly developed drug-induced psychosis. Well, they're probably doing it for the wrong reasons. I did mushrooms for the right reasons because I'm better than you. No, but there are people who try psychedelics because they just want to get fucked up and see funky colors. I did mushrooms because my mom died, and I was having issues internalizing my own emotions. When my mom died, I didn't cry, like, very much at all. I was just like, oh, well, yep. That sure happened. Like millennial speak. well that happened. That was my reaction when my mom died. I was like all sorts of numb and fucked up when it happened. So Jordan recommended I try shrooms, and I thought, fuck it. I have nothing left to lose, and that was like the first time I was able to really cry about my mom being dead, and it was something I really needed. It was like a release that was just a long time coming. What's the Twitch rules on discussing psychedelics? I don't fucking care. Fuck Twitch. If I get banned, I get banned. I just I'm not gonna withhold this information from people in case it helps somebody with something that they're going through. But yeah, I recommend them. I think everybody should do them at least once. And no, don't do them just because you want to have a funky experience. Just do them to get more in touch with yourself and your own emotions. I think if you don't have anything substantial going on, in doing shrooms is kind of a waste. Yeah. Like, my stepsister, I talked to her about psychedelics too, because her dad died. And, she wanted to do something similar, where she was thinking about trying to get more in touch spiritually. So she tried a bunch of psychedelics too when her dad died, and they helped. So I think they have a positive, definitely, as far as grief is concerned. YouTube is worse. Well, there's like a whole Try Guy videos. Try Guy's video about doing mushrooms. So I think I can make a video about it, and maybe it won't get monetized as well, because there's gonna be restrictions about it, but that's fine. I don't care. I believe in spreading this knowledge in case it helps people. So if I get a small monetary hit for making a video like that, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh, yes.
Hi, do your horns ever cause you skull pain? Yeah, I'm building a dent like Tyler one. Well, is DMT to cope with the end of a 5-year relationship? I don't know anything about DMT. I'm just talking about mushrooms, because that's my only psychedelic experience. So, I've heard DMT is good. Like, I've never tried it, so I'm not gonna recommend you try DMT, because I've not done it. I don't want to be fucking dishonest. I don't want to say something like, oh, maybe it'll be good. Do research, I guess. Ask somebody who's tried DMT. The Discord is a great place and you should join it. I agree. When will you do 100 front flips? I'm not incapable of even doing one. Instead of substance abuse, because I did that enough. Wait, what? Why were you abusing substances? Don't do that. Yo, you ever played Dark Souls? Replaying it right now, forgot how amazing these games are. No, I've never played them, because they look hard. I only play cute games with cute little guys in them. Like Deltarune and Hollow Knight. The CIA did a bunch of experiments with DMT. Shit is wild. I've heard of those. I don't know what conclusions they came to with DMT, but that sure is a thing that happened. I'm playing Bloodborne now, and that game has so much shit I fucking hate about it, but I'm in too deep to quit. That's how I felt about Hollow Knight the first time I played it. The only thing keeping me going with Hollow Knight was like that you got to play as a silly little guy with no facial expressions, just like two little dots. He's really small and cute. That kept me going. That was enough. I was in too deep. I had to see him through his journey, or what would have been the point. So I finished all of Hollow Knight. Actually, no, I didn't finish all of it. I never beat the Radiance because that's around the time where I went to go work at Marvel and I no longer had time for video games. But I beat most of it. Hollow Knight is hard as fuck. Silk Song is worse. I never finished Silk Song because, like, the cute characters weren't enough. It was too punishing for me. Why there's a YouTube chat not one awake? That's really gay. Let's try that again.
Oh, yes.
Play Dark Souls, play Dark Souls, play Dark Souls. No, it's too hard. It's too hard. Thank you, Jader Glare. Jader Red Glare for the sub. Streamlabs. No, not Streamlabs. StreamerBot. That's the one. That's the one I need. Nope. Nope. Where are you? There it is.
There you are.
Play a Kirby game? I've never played a Kirby game. I should play a Kirby game. Kirby's have cute little dudes in them. Kirby's a cute guy. There's like a hamster, I think. I should play a Kirby game. Whoa, why are my messages being checked? Checked by who? MK Ultra, Monarch, and many Holly Weird. Yep. Everybody in Hollywood is a pedophile, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. Just thought I'd tell you that. YouTube Live is a bit behind than Twitch. Interesting. All sorts of shit happening with YouTube today. I don't know why. YouTube button of yours looks beautiful. Thanks. It's I'm the only one with this YouTube button. It's exclusive to me. It's the best YouTube play button you can get, actually. Whoa, you're the coolest looking person I've ever need, no joke. Huh? Thanks, I think. Thank you. I started playing Disco Elysium earlier this year. I just don't think it's like a good stream game. Because, you know, thematically it's kind of heavy. I'll play it, but I don't think I'll stream it. I think it's something I need to play by myself. No, for real, you're cool. Thanks! Odd Taxi has a depressed little guy protagonist you should watch. I have watched Odd Taxi. I thought Odd Taxi was like an anime only I watched, because I've never spoken to anybody about it.
Yes.
I like Odd Taxi. I like the alpaca bitch. I like that character design. Stream Pokemon game. Pokemon games suck. They all suck now. Undertale stream, or did I already miss that? I mean, I played Undertale 7 years ago. I could always play it again. Or I could just wait for Deltarune Chapter 5 next year. Deltarune tomorrow! Deltarune tomorrow! Guys, Deltarune tomorrow! It's almost 2026, and that's when Deltarune Chapter 5 happens. Deltarune tomorrow. Okay, now that guy can stop spamming Disco Elysium and eat food, drink water, talk to someone, maybe even sleep. I can't see the YouTube chat. It's extremely delayed. Or it's not delayed, it's not refreshing on the little widget thing that I have. You should stream Doki Doki Literature Club. It's best to get into knowing that I've played it. That game's old. I've played Doki Doki Literature Club. Why does my fucking hair tie keep coming out? This is gay. I don't want the long hair. I think long hair makes me look dumb, so I need to tie it. There it is. There it is! I am a Pow World enjoyer. I wanted to play Pow World, but there's crafting in it.
Yes.
Fucking hate crafting in games. It's like every game has crafting now. Every game wants to just be Minecraft. And I'm sick. I'm sick of pretending that it isn't. Oh, hold on. Fucked up a little bit. Ah! Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Ooh, Thank you for the 400 bits, Mooney Livers. Play the Oregon Trail. Oh, that takes me back. I used to play that game with my mom and my brother in the 90s. My mom and my brother would always name characters after me, and then they wouldn't take care of the characters with my name. And then I would start crying because it'd be like, Mika died of dysentery, and I would get so fucking mad. When will you play Bird Game 3? I don't know what that is. Listen, the only game we're gonna play soon is fucking Expedition 33. You see that shirt? You see this shit right here? Here, let me get it for you actually. Let me grab this shit. We're doing it in cosplay. You see this fucking beret? We're gonna cosplay while we play it. So we're fully immersed. I think that'll be a fun stream. I'm just waiting for a wig to come in the mail, and then we'll do a fully immersed Expedition 33 stream.
Put this back.
France, the stream, yes. I'm gonna study how XQC talks, so I can make sure my French accent is correct, and I will talk like that the entire time, maybe. Gustavo, oh man, the chat goes too fast if I don't separate them. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, hi Beazle. Hi Beazle! Hi Beazle! Mika, you missed the sub. What happened? I didn't see it. What happened? What did I miss? There's a bunch of subs I missed. I'm sorry. I have to just thank all of you at the same time. Thank you, Mooney Livers. Thank you, Mooney Livers. Thank you, Mooney Livers. Thank you, Mooney. I'll thank you for every sub you sent. Thank you, Mooney Livers. 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 And thank you, Mooney Livers, for all the gifted subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, ignore XQC. We don't claim Quebecois. There's a Quebec guy in here right now. He's camouflaged, but he is in fact here. XQC is Quebec French, not France French. Too bad. It's French enough. Expedition 33, but Quebec instead of France. No, I'm French from France. How much does it differ accent-wise? Because they kind of just sound the same to me, both accents. Mika, did you watch Togepi no Genzai or Serial Experience Lane?
You better hide that big ass forehead.
I did see that. I forget the English name. Yeah, I did see the sad one about the octopus. Yeah, that was a good anime. It was surprisingly good. Once in a while you'll just get ambushed by a really good fucking anime out of nowhere. Takopi, yeah, that's the one. Takopi. There's a raid? Is a raid? Hello, raiders! Hello, how you doing? How's it going? In Canadian French, they apologize a lot more. Do they actually? You'd think they'd be more rude, just because XQC is from Quebec. That's just what I'm assuming, because I'm racist. Damn, a party is 65. Hello, 65 people. Have you seen 17 through 26? 17 through 26 of what? We should do a competition between YouTube and Twitch chat. Whoever wins gets to stay on screen. I'm not in control of that because the YouTube chat, because I use an app called StreamerBot, and half the time it just doesn't work and it doesn't show me the YouTube chat. It'll freeze on one message and then it stops refreshing. And I know most of the chats are coming from YouTube. Ow, my stomach! Guys, I'm scared. I don't... It's like right here. I know it's not appendicitis. I know it's on my right side, but I know it's not my fucking appendix, because I had it, you know, x-rayed and ultrasounded. I know it's not a fucking appendicitis. But that's where it is, and it's freaking me out. And it happens every once in a while. Like every couple of months I'll get this pain. And it stays with me for a couple of days. And it's really stressful. It's stressing me out. It's stressing me the fuck out. It's the Red Bull. Okay. I'll stop drinking Red Bull. Fine. I'll get rid of my Red Bull stash. Ow. If I drink a lot of water, will it go away? Liver, it's from the Red Bull, probably. I'm scared. If I drink a lot of water, will I feel okay? Or would you say it's like, okay, I'll demonstrate. It's like in this area. It's like this whole area down here. Your liver's like up here though, so I don't think it's my liver. It's somewhere on the side in here. You should drink the water though. I'm gonna drink a whole shitload of water until I feel better. It's just a bad fart. Who's that on your shirt? This is Luciano Pavarotti, the world's greatest opera singer. He died in 2004. How's it gas if I took a shit this morning? It can't be gas, because if I was a shitting, I'm farting at the same time. That's how it works. Because poo-poo times are sometimes gas times, usually, for me. And there was no farting this morning. I switched from watching on YouTube to the chat. Messages didn't seem to work. Yeah, they don't every time I refresh it, it just like it'll break 5 minutes later, unfortunately. 07 to him. Oh, you mean this? I was born the year he passed. Damn, you were born in 2004. Jesus Christ, you're so young. That's so bizarre to me. Being born in 2004 is just like, it's like something I can't comprehend. It's very weird. Like, people can only be born in the 90s and below, and they can't be born after the 2000s. That's too weird. Asking in chat for a diagnosis is like asking Google if you are dying. Like, what the fuck? What I like to do is I ask Reddit for my very specific weird symptoms, and usually that's how I get a decent answer. No one was born after the year of 2000. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that one movie, Children of Men, where everybody stops reproducing. Nobody was born after the year 2000. You need the vitamins too, like what? Like LMNT offers. Ah! Thank you. Thank you, Stefano of Doom, for the bits. When you born 2001. No, you can't have been born in 2001. That's when 9/11 happened. Nobody was born during 9/11. That's not how it works. My kids are 12 and 10 years old. You're lying. You don't have kids.
You ugly bald bitch.
You don't have kids. Nobody's reproducing anymore. Born in 2000, still pre 9/11. No. No, stop making me feel like a grandma. I'm gonna go pee out the water that I've been chugging. And maybe that'll help. I'll be right back.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
No, I'm not gonna hide my forehead. No, I don't exist. People under 26 don't exist. You exist? You're just not 26. You're older than that. Sorry. Thank you, Mooney Livers, for the bits. Where are you from? I'm from California, unfortunately. I live in this hellhole. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Content dogs are here. Everybody say hello to my content dog that I bought specifically for streaming. and nothing else. And then at the end, after stream, I take him back to the pound. And then they can deal with him in there. Oh, my doggos, what kind of dog is he? He's a Great Dane. That's why he's huge. That's why his head is like twice as big as mine. Look at that. Look at the fucking size difference in our heads. That's crazy. This is a whole wild animal I have in my house. Your armpits are warm and squishy. It's kind of nice.
Hi, Boris. Hello. Hello, Boris.
Hi, Freddy. I'm ignoring you because you're not as cool as Boris. You're not as cool of a content dog. Do you know Kaya the dog? No. I can't do that. That's evil.
Hi, Freddy Fazbeans.
I wish I could get this on camera because she does it really fast, but sometimes when you pet her, she smiles. It's really adorable. She's like, and then she stops. My aunt's dog was named Boris. Boris is a goated name for a huge dog. I think all big dogs need to be named Boris. Boris, get out of there! Get out of the trash! Get! Boris! No. Can we kidnap Kaya so she can have a life with Boris? That'd be cute. I ship Kaya and Boris. I think my content dog could rescue Hassan's content dog. What would you name a Rottie if you had one? I used to have a Rottie. He died. I had a couple of Rottweilers in my life, actually. I had a Rottweiler Akita mix. His name was also Boris. Every time we got a dog when I was a kid, my mom would name him Boris because she was very fixated on the horror movie director Boris Karloff. So she names every dog Boris Karloff. Then I had another Rottweiler named Brutus because, you know, Boris and Brutus kind of fits, you know. And then my most recent Rottweiler who passed away 2 years ago, his name was Luger. I didn't name any of these dogs, by the way. It was my mom named all of them. Are you sure your mom isn't on the spectrum? Dude, my mom was definitely on the fucking spectrum. Like, let's be real. you just know. Like, she was very much a person where things had to be a certain way all the time. And if they weren't, she would freak the fuck out. She loved patterns. She had patterns of behavior that were very obvious. She had no concept of, like, conversational cues. Because she would just keep talking forever. She wouldn't let anybody else talk. Like, she did not know when it was her turn, because it was always her turn. Like, you just couldn't tell because she was, like, extremely extroverted. I think her special interest was talking to people, because she just loved fucking talking to people. But yeah, she was obsessed with Luciano Pavarotti. She was obsessed with clowns. We had, like, a lot of clown paraphernalia in my house growing up. I found one of them recently. Let me grab it. I need to get a frame for it. She was really obsessed with an artist called Robert Owen, who would always draw hobo clowns. So this is, I think we've had this in our house since like 1994, and I happened to find it in the garage. I wonder if there's a date on it. No, there's no date. I just remember it being in the house for a really long time. But yeah, she was obsessed with this guy, and there's a lot of clown shit in our house. So she had special interests for sure, and then she gave birth to me, and I'm a fucking clown. So yeah. Put this back. I got that clown in me. That drawing was a lot more tasteful than I imagined. Oh, did you think it would be like scary, colorful clowns? No. My mom had amazing taste in things. She was the best. Crackling clown agrees. I feel like if my mom was born like 40 years later, she'd be really into Insane Clown Posse, probably. That she'd be really into that. There's a lot of clown shit in your house. Do they not shit in the yard like a normal clown? I thought it was gonna be a colorful clown piece. No. My mom knew what was up. And then there's that infamous clown sweater that she has that is mine now, I guess. And it's swag as fuck. She also used to collect.
Oh, yes.
She used to collect menus from restaurants. She had like a compulsion every time we went out to eat to steal the menu. And then she had like a whole wall of menus that she stole from restaurants. If that's not fucking autism, I don't know what is. Autism people love collecting shit. What clown sweater? Do I gotta get the clown sweater? I'll get the clown sweater. Let me see. It's really nice sweater. I guess it's more of a circus sweater, but look at this shit. Look at that. This is from the 80s. People are always trying to fucking cop this sweater. People are so jealous of me every time I go into, like, the thrift store with this drip. They're like, damn, is that for sale? I'm like, fuck no, it's not. It's mine, bitch. That sweater goes so motherfucking hard. Yeah, goddamn right it does. I wore it to the Lightbox. It was really comfy, and I got lots of compliments on it. It's insane drip. Of course, I would never let it go. Oh yeah, that's another family heirloom for me. It's going. That's why I need to have a kid. I need to have a daughter. I guess it's more unisex. I think a dude could also wear that, especially if I had a gay son. I need to have a kid so I can pass on these gifts. You know, unfortunately, my kids will never know their grandmother, but they'll be able to wear her immaculate drip, and I think that's pretty cool. Did your mom make it or buy it? No, she bought it. I have no idea how much it is, but yeah, I'm not selling it. It's mine. I'll be your gay son. Thought son or gay daughter? Oh, that's a tough choice. I think I'd go with gay daughter. I think that'd be more fun and probably more relatable. Not that I'm gay, but I have gay mannerisms. Somehow I've been told that before, that I have gay mannerisms. I have a denim jacket covered in patches and pins, and the one that always gets complimented the most is an ID tag that says, "Hello, my name is Boo Boo the Fool." That's so cool. I used to have a thing with patches too. I got one of those working dog do not pet patches, and that was a good conversational piece. People liked that one. That was really silly. They meant you're lame, not that you're homosexual. No, they meant that I was homosexual. No, I get a lot of women in my DMs asking if I'm gay, because they're interested. So I think I give off lesbian energy somehow.
Oh, yes.
My friends call me queer but not gay. What do they mean by that? Dirty Sanchez? There was a kid in my high school named Miguel Sanchez, and everybody called him Dirty Sanchez. It was a cool high school nickname. Honey's in the DMs trying to honey ride the taco stand. Oh yeah. Sometimes they're like fucking 10 years younger than me too, and they call me mommy, and I'm like, bro, I mean, I'm flattered, but Jesus fucking Christ. No, thank you. Maybe not. Did you ever end up wearing that feral and horny shirt to the vet? Of course I did. Oh, I wore it to the mall one time, and a dude came up to me and he asked me for my phone number, and he wasn't even like a furry. He was just like, he saw me in that shirt and he's like, oh yeah. And he was 10 years younger than me again. I don't know what it is with like the Zoomers and aggressively hitting on old people. Zoomers are just built different, I guess. I said no because I can't deal with somebody that fucking young. I don't know what we would even have in common, but extremely flattering. I always think of the part in Undertale where Frisk can hit on Toriel. Every time somebody hits on me that's 10 years younger than me, that's like, oh, it's like child. No, thanks, dude. Flattering, but no. Don't they call that MILF maxing or something? You can't be legally you can't be a MILF until you have a kid. So technically, I'm not a MILF. But yeah, it is hag maxing. That's what it is. Hag maxing. Yeah, that's the one. Zoomers love hag maxing. It's very bizarre. People will tell you it's like old lady cougar propaganda, but no, it definitely happens. I've seen it all the fucking time. What's your age? Kamikaze, I'm 33 years old. I went to the movie theaters with puppy ears and a tail and a collar with my boyfriend before. Based! Hopefully it was just like a regular tail and not like something that was inserted into your ass, because that would be weird. Never forget I'm 15, but give me a chance. Yeah, dude! Bro, I get like so many fucking minors in my DMs. It's crazy, and they'll be like, groom me. Like, no! Bitch, what the fuck? I'm not fucking doing that. God damn, dude. Yeah, and I have like a screenshot from a kid who's like, I'm 15, but give me a chance. I had half a mind to like see if his parents had social media accounts so I could like tell on him, rat him out to his mom and dad, get him fucking grounded for that shit. Like, god damn, dude. Yeah, it's that easy. If you're a Minecraft YouTuber and you want to talk to kids will talk to you if that's what you want. It's not even hard. Some kids are just fucking stupid, and they'll pave the way for you to groom them. It's very unfortunate. Like, internet safety has just gone completely out the fucking window. Back in my day on Gaia Online, everybody was like terrified of talking to adults. Nobody posted their picture. Everybody pretended to be older so they wouldn't get fucking groomed. But at the same time, people back in the day weren't too predatory, because I had like a bunch of adult friends on Gaia who were like in their 20s and 30s, and they just hung out with my dumb 13-year-old ass, and it wasn't weird. I think people just have gotten more degenerate over time. Back in my day, sign you world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a balding 40-year-old. Give me a chance. Most of the internet used to be a wild west. Yeah, I think people got too comfortable on it, because there used to be like a high stigma of child predators talking to kids, so everybody like kind of had that at the forefront of their brain when talking to people online. They always knew like, oh well, if I'm not careful, this guy could get really fucking weird with it. But now everybody is like inviting that shit into their life. Like who's that Undertale speedrunner who got canceled on Twitter because they found his DMs and he's like talking to 17-year-olds, and he's like, oh, all of my viewers are like in high school and I want to have it any other way. Yeah, that happens very often now. That used to like never happen. Wait, is really yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, because you know how like fucking occasionally you'll get somebody who's making false accusations on somebody just to ruin their accusation. But no, I read the report. That motherfucker was definitely talking to kids in a way that you should not talk to kids. Unfortunately. Epstein is being reincarnated in the form of an Undertale speedrunner. I mean, once the EU bans social media for minors, it'll clean your DMs pretty well. I don't know if I approve of them deleting social media for minors. Like, I don't know. Maybe that is a good idea, actually. I feel like minors could stand to spend less time online. Like, I think there should be at least a minimum age. Because when I was a kid, I didn't really get online until I was 13, because there really wasn't much to do in terms of social media back then. There was Cartoon Network flash games, and that was it. And then people just watched TV or played outside. So you should you have to be at least fucking 13 to get on the internet. Maybe you shouldn't be like 9 years old on the internet. You should be like outside playing with your friends. Club Penguin. Okay, well, I don't think Club Penguin was around when I was a kid. It was like, when did Club Penguin come out actually? Let's see. Because I was just more of a Gaia Online person, so I don't know. I used Club Penguin and Coke Music. When did that come out? Oh yeah, 2005. Yeah, that's when I joined Gaia Online. I think Gaia Online came out in 2003, and I joined in 2005. Wasn't it Farmville on Facebook? That was much later. That wasn't until like the 2010s when Farmville became a thing. Newgrounds, You're the Mountain Now, and Planet Namek were sites I visited often. Yeah, but they weren't like social media websites. So it was like kind of harmless. I was more of an albino black sheep kind of guy. I got an iPad when I was 5 and I've been on the internet ever since. Yeah, so that's I think is unhealthy. I don't think you should give children iPads. I got my first professional dev job in 2005. Damn, boy! Damn, boy! There's like one person in this chat that's older than me. More water for me, please. Rotten.com. Oh, me and my big brother used to go through Rotten.com all the time. Good stuff. There weren't internet social spaces, but they weren't... There were internet social spaces, but they weren't as predatory. Yeah, I mean, like... Those spaces weren't ever really geared towards children, for the most part. I mean, there was Guy Online, which was like forums, but, like, it wasn't creepy. But it wasn't like today, for example, where you have YouTube Shorts. The predominant viewers of YouTube Shorts are children. And it's like AI, what's it fucking called? What's that movie that just came out? With the Asians in it. K-pop Demon Hunters. It's like AI-generated K-pop Demon Hunters porn. And digital circus porn. Geared for kids. To keep them on YouTube Shorts indefinitely. So we didn't have shit like that. And then, you know, obviously we didn't have, like, YouTube back then too much. I mean, I think YouTube was, like, it didn't really kick off till, like, 2007, 2009. So you didn't have, like, Minecraft YouTubers trying to, you know, get good with the kids. YouTube kids content is straight up disturbing. Yeah, it's fucking scary. K-pop Demon Hunters seems a bit AI generated. No, it's not, I promise. My dad plays soccer with the guy that directed it. That guy did, like, a shitload of research, and, he, like, disappeared from the weekly soccer games for 5 years because he was in Korea the whole time doing research for, K-pop Demon Hunters. So it's not AI, it's just, it has a, less of a frame rate. It's like what they do with, fucking, what's that goddamn movie? The Spider-Verse, where they just, like, they have less, frames, so it looks kind of janky as, like, a stylistic choice, but it's not AI generated. Fuck Pomni low-key hot. You need to be put in an institution. Please. Can yo daddy bicycle kick, like, on Blue Lock? What does that mean? I had my first GF on Habbo Hotel when I was, like, 9, but I never found out if she was my age or a girl. Trump gave Clinton head, so yeah. Oh, yeah, remember that? The early 2000s were great. Other than ICQ and MSN Messenger were pretty much the only direct messaging till MySpace appeared. Yeah, I only ever, like, used Instant Messenger with friends I knew in real life. I didn't really know how to IM people that I didn't know. It's a lot more accessible for kids, I think, to just randomly message adult strangers. MSN Messenger was both neat and the worst. I don't think I used MSN. I used the AOL one. I had a long-distance relationship over AOL Instant Messenger. Yeah, AOL... AIM, that's what it was. We met in real life first. Oh, that's good! That's usually not how it works. AIM, I wonder if it still exists. Probably. I mean, AOL still exists. I don't know if AIM is still there. I had all the girls' MSN in high school. It was very, annoying. just drowning in pussy, huh? Drowning in that MSN pussy. Aiming my first unofficial girlfriend in middle school is a core memory. I never really talked to dudes in middle school or high school because I was too weird. And guys did not like me. I spoke to people on MySpace, so... one of my core memories is talking with my friend Josh on the night of the 2008 Obama election. I don't remember what we were talking about. I just remember that happening specifically while the election was happening. Good times. I got my first girlfriend when I was 19. I got my first boyfriend when I was 20. But you guys know that story.
You guys know that one. You guys know the disaster that was that story.
MySpace is another sign that you're old. There's a MySpace clone. It's called Space Hey. I made an account there and then I forgot about it until just now. But if you find my Space Hey account and I remember to check Space Hey, I'll add you and we can LARP as 14-year-olds. That's what I like to do with people that DM me in there. I'll be like, "Oh, XD, rar, XD. Show me your candy beads or whatever," because everybody was like into raving back in the early 2000s for some reason. What kind of anime do you like? I love Naruto and Full Metal Alchemist. I don't think any anime will ever top those two. Also, Bleach is kind of cool. I love pretending to be 14. It's good. It's like a release. My dad's friend is buddies with Tom from MySpace. Is he actually? That guy must be so fucking wealthy at this point. Guy must be fucking drowning in money. MySpace users need to be thrown into a retirement home or at least an institution. That you'll never be able to understand that things used to be so fucking good. The internet was something that was on your desktop only. You never had internet on your phone. At most, you could text your friends, but there wasn't social media. You couldn't, like, nobody was showing selfies on Instagram, updating their stories, constantly glued to fucking Twitter on their fucking phone. It was just, like, something you did at home, and that was it. And then you did stuff in real life. And your life was balanced. It's crazy because, like, in the early 2000s, I thought, like, everything sucked. And now I have just immense nostalgia for that time of my life. I think the 90s was peak. Early 2000s was also pretty goated, and I'm admitting to myself finally. I wish I could go back. Every day, I wish I could go back more than anything else. Top 8 spaces. Oh, yeah. Remember when you used to be able to passive-aggressively rank your friends? like your friends would piss you off, and you're like, you're not my top 8 anymore, and then you would move them down into a fucking nowhere slot. They wouldn't even be anywhere near your top 8. You'd have to, like, go through somebody's friends list just to find their ass because they did something weird to you at school. Oh, those were the fucking days. Giving your friends a fucking progress report, letting them know how upset they made you. Remember that awful MySpace music, ear raped when you go to someone's page? Oh, I love doing that to people. I used to always have, like, anime music playing on my MySpace page. I would always have the theme song to Hare no Chigu on my page. I would force people to listen to that. Good fucking times. MySpace friend ranking reminds me of that couple that had yearly HR summits. What does that mean? What does that mean? I had a friend who straight up had fucking hentai porn on his profile. It was like 2 people doing anal sex as an embedded video on his MySpace profile. And it just never got reported. It was just fucking there for months. Nobody ever did anything about it. It didn't get reported to the MySpace moderation team at all. It was just permanently two anime characters doing anal on his fucking profile. Good lord. Ugh. Wait, you can rank your friends on MySpace? You didn't know that? You must be like in your 20s. Yeah, you would have a top 8 of friends that would appear on your friends list if anybody checked your profile, and then you could move their spot around. So some days you would be in somebody's top 8, some days you would be somebody's number 1 friend, some days you would be 7, and some days you wouldn't be there at all, and somebody would just remove your ass. Oh, good times. And Tom was always there. Yeah, Tom, you automatically have Tom as your friend. Yo, Hale and Goo is a deep cut. You just unlock that memory. Hale and Goo is a goated anime. If you haven't watched the OVAs, you should watch them. Because they never got, like, a second official season, but they got some OVAs. Like, 6 episodes worth that kind of continues the story. But it never concluded unless you read the manga. I hope they bring it back. They probably won't because it was such a niche anime, but I can dream. I also hope they bring back, they like reboot Ouran High School Host Club, because that one also didn't complete. The manga has a different ending from the anime. but we only got one season of the anime. MySpace was better than Facebook has become now. Facebook is just, it's just AIDS. It's just fucking boomers getting, fooled by AI-generated Jesus pictures. I don't think anybody... The only people that still use Facebook are, like, bots and old people. I thought they did reboot, or am I stupid? No, no, no. If they did, I'd know about it. I fucking love Oren. Wait, now I have to double check. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah! Oren. High school. Host club. Is there a reboot? Is there a reboot of it? Is there a season 2? There is no official Oren High School Host Club season 2. Yeah, no, it concluded in fucking 2006. Dude, that was 20 years ago. Oren High School Host Club came out fucking 20 years ago, dude. Ah! Ah! This I'm so fucking old, man. I'm so old. Cause they brought back like Fruits Basket. Cause remember when they made a 25 episode season of Fruits Basket? And then that was also left alone since like 2006, 2004.
You ugly bald bitch.
And then they brought it back, and then they finally like did it justice and did all 3 seasons of it. I'm just hoping they do the same with Oran. Because I don't know why they wouldn't, because Oran was really fucking popular. Everybody loves Oran. Please. Fucking just, we need to start a campaign. We need to get all the sweatshop people, all the sweatshop workers that make anime for $7 an hour, and we need to like force them to do Oran season 2. I remember everyone going crazy for Death Note. I hated Death Note. I thought it was mid. I didn't like it. Everyone would try to look like L and be very embarrassing. Yup. Yep. I take this potato chip and eat it! I thought Death Note was kind of cringe. I watched Oran with my best friend when I was in high school.
Bald bitch.
20 years ago. Fuck. Yep. That was a long time ago. Azumanga Daioh came out in 2002. That one's pushing 30. Azumanga Daioh is almost 30 fucking years old, man. It only gets worse from here. Yeah. Azumanga, my beloved, dude. Azumanga's so good. Soul Eater for me is top tier. I never watched Soul Eater. Death Note was a manifestation of I'm 14 and this is deep. Yes, correct. Correct. I remember showing a friend Oran on YouTube. I remember back in the day where you had to watch anime in like a single episode was split up into 6 parts with 360p resolution. And that was how you watched anime. Ranma at 1.5 is pushing 40. Holy shit. I never watched Ranma 1.5. Is half Ranma half, not 1.5. Ranma. I don't. I've never said that word in real life, so that's the first time me actually saying that in person. So I have no idea how you actually pronounce it. I've also never watched it. Thoughts on Free Run? Free Run is good. I like Free Run. I'm excited for the 2nd season. PP become titty. Very nice. Yeah, that kind of sums it up, right? That's the whole anime. Anyone else seen Overlord? I've never seen that. Oh, thank you just for me for the super chat. I started with Star Blazers as a kid. Love your work and make sure to stay positive, young lady. Thank you. I've not I don't know what Star Blazers is. Let's see. Star Blazer. I'm assuming it's an anime.
Anime.
Oh, this looks old as fuck. 1979. 1979! Dude! So old anime's old as fuck, bro! God damn! I low-key fuck with the 70s, 80s anime style. It's interesting to see the trends evolve over time. It looks like they remastered it or something, because there's like a newer one with like the Kyoani style. Kyoanus. The Kyoanus art style. God damn. It's old as fuck. Akira is almost 40 years old too. I've seen Akira. Ah! Leave me alone! Ah! Good line. I'd rather Madhouse Studio make Free Run Season 2 rather than One Punch Man Season 3. One Punch Man can get away with looking ass. I've heard it's irredeemable. I watched all the Moist Critical videos about Season 3, and it's just fucking bad. Which sucks, because, like, I think One Punch Man is the same guy who made Mob Psycho, right? Mob Psycho 100 is one of my favorite animes, like, my top 5. It's, like, I think 3 for me. Mob Psycho is, like, my top fucking 3 anime of all time. I remember having episodes of Sailor Moon on VHS too. Oh, dude, yeah, that was me when I was, like, 4 years old. I remember watching a lot of Sailor Moon back then. One Punch Man, more like One Frame Man. That's so sad. One Punch Man doesn't deserve that. Well, I guess if you like One Punch Man but you don't want to deal with the animation problem, just go watch Mob Psycho 100. It's basically the same joke, actually. It's about a 13-year-old boy who is overpowered massively. He has godlike psychic abilities, but he doesn't, like, deal with them too much. He's just trying to deal with being in middle school and having crushes on girls and stuff, and I think he's very autism coded. So it's about all the stuff he has to deal with being this overpowered god of hyperdeath when it comes to psychic abilities and just being a middle school kid. It's a good one. Mashal is also as good as One Punch Man replacement. I read some of the Mashal manga. I haven't checked out the anime, or maybe I did. I think maybe I watched a couple of episodes of Mashal. But yeah, I like the premise of that too. Have you seen Dan to Dan? I've seen the first season. I haven't checked on the second season yet. I have to pee again. I drink too much water because I'm trying to fix my butt. My fucking butt hurts, dude. High content dog. Boris, you stink really bad. It's bath time again. Psychopaths do go hard. I saw Psychopaths. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm blame listening to the recap of the sequel to Playground by Aaron Beercrod for why I can't think of hemorrhoids with. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. That was a weird thing to walk in on. I do feel a little bit better since drinking a bunch of water. Maybe it's just kidney stone from the fucking Red Bull. Free Run was cooler when it was a story about loneliness and grief instead of typical power fantasy anime.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think I like the mix of both of those things. I like that it's kind of a shonen but with a girl in it. I think that's pretty cool. It's very feminist of them. Very, very, very tight. Very tight butthole of them. I think it's cool. I think, well, the whole plot still is for Free Run to get to heaven, right? So I think more of that stuff will be introduced. I think it kind of veered off to do the typical shonen thing with, like, the tournament with Fern. To get her fucking Harry Potter magic license or whatever the fuck. So I think in the next season it'll kind of more return to the journey of grieving what's the fucking dude? The dude with the blue hair and her teacher. I think it'll go back to that. Chainsaw Man isn't my top 5 current manga. I haven't seen. Bitch! Don't eat my fucking old macaroni that I should have thrown in the trash 2 days ago. Don't eat that. It's bad for you. Get away from my old ass macaroni. You can't have it. No, get away from it. Get the fuck away from my macaroni, bro. Get out. It's my old macaroni. You'll get fucking food poisoning from this. Go away. You can't have it. Zoids! Zoids! I fucking loved Zoids as a kid. There was like a second season with different characters, and I didn't like that one. But I liked the first one with Bit Cloud, the blonde dude. That was like my first anime husband. I loved him so much. Get away from my fucking macaroni, you bitch. I was like, when I was in elementary school, I was really embarrassed about telling other kids that I liked anime, because it was frowned upon at the time. So I didn't like telling people I liked Dragon Ball Z. It was like my deepest, darkest secret, that I liked Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z was for boys, and I was a girl, so I wasn't allowed to like it. Also, anime was condemned because it was for perverts back then. And Zoids also fell into that category, and the only other person who liked Zoids and was outspoken about it in my elementary school was this kid named Zach, who was well known for sticking like foreign objects in his nose and drinking glue. So I couldn't possibly be associated with that guy, because, you know, I was already pretty low on the ladder, on the social hierarchy ladder, so I didn't want to like push myself further and be associated with somebody who liked Zoids. So I never told anybody. So Zoids was like my passion and only my passion. And you know, kids these days, they don't know how good they got it with liking the anime, and your peers also like the anime. Back in my day, only I liked the anime, and I couldn't tell anybody about it. It was miserable. I just watched your video about losing your mother, disgusted with what you went through, sending a virtual hug and some bills. We're all cooked, gang. Thank you so much. Hopefully lots of people see that video. And things change somehow in a very weird miracle of some kind that I kickstart by telling people how it is. Stay away from my fucking macaroni. I will kill you. I will zap the shit out of you if you eat my ancient macaroni, because I'm not paying for that vet bill. Get out. Leave. Bye. Get out. Get the fuck out. The Jewish grandma voice is my favorite voice acting from Mika so far. Get out of the trash! Hold on, let me do something about this fucking animal I have in my house.
Hey, yo, boys. Hey, yo. Time to go outside.
Woo woo. It's more of a Harley Quinn voice than the Jewish grandma. They're one and the same. Moldy macaroni. It's not moldy. It just has probably dangerous levels of bacteria on it because it's been sitting on my desk for 2 days. You want to see it? It's like petrified wood. It's a petrified autism meal. If you ate this, it would kill you instantly. Because there's like a very dangerous variety of bacteria that grows specifically on pasta that's been left out for more than 2 hours. So kind of a biohazard, even though it's not even moldy. Molly macaroni, my first jam. Few days and it's gonna come alive. No, I think it'll remain crusty. It's not moist enough to have like a mold on it. It's just hard. You need to have the autism gene in order to digest it, and Boris is way too typical. He grabbed a big hunk of 2-day-old autism rice out of my garbage can the other day. And I've been worried sick because I thought, like, oh, maybe something's going to happen to him. But I think dogs are built different with their digestive enzymes, and they can do stuff like that. I've seen him eat 4-day-old chicken from the garbage can before, and he was totally fine. Nothing happened. Having a tall dog is a pain because they can get inside the trash can pretty easy. Macaroni, it's what's on the canvas only. I've seen enough sadness food, gotta go sleep. Have a good one, Mika. And Boglins. Good night. Good night, Big Money Shinigami.
Good night.
My old dog used to eat my hockey pucks. That's not a food. One time, my dog he got into my crayons from elementary school. And he ate all the crayons. And then he took a shit, and it looked like a cosmic brownie. If you don't know what a cosmic brownie, look it up. It looked exactly like that. Because you could see all the crayon chunks inside of the poo.
Inside of the poo.
Thank you for the super chat, just me. 0768. I still watch a lot of anime. There are a lot of good older shows. I'm 57. Yo! A 57-year-old anime fan? What the fuck? Awesome! I'm 57 and I love Oran. It's one of my favorites. I'm a dork. Full Metal Panic is great. My GF and I live for Dragon Ball. What's your favorite? Oh, Full Metal Panic. Bruh. Full Metal Panic was fucking good. I haven't seen it since I was like a kid. I should rewatch it. Dude, you know what's fucking good? What's a very slept on and old anime? Princess Tutu. It sounds gay as fuck, but I promise you, it's one of the best anime ever made. You guys should watch Princess Tutu. Or maybe we should do like a Discord watch party of Princess Tutu. Princess Tutu is another one of my favorites. It's very slept on. Golden Boy is also... I didn't really get into Golden Boy. But, because it was an anime for boys, and I'm not a boy. Even though I like Dragon Ball Z. But I love Princess Tutu. Princess Tutu is the shit! Highly recommend. You should watch Princess Tutu. It's a very good magical girl anime. They have another season of FMP a couple years back. Still didn't finish the story, though. Really? I didn't know that it didn't end. I only kind of caught, like, episodes on occasion, because I think it would... There was, like, a specific cable channel that I had growing up that it would run on occasionally. So I never got it, like, sequentially, but the episodes I saw were great. I should watch that. I'm gonna watch that after stream. After I do all my fucking chores. I should write that down.
Full Metal Panic.
I need to open a note. Let's open a note. New. Note. Notepad. Text document. And I'm gonna watch fucking Full Metal Panic. And I should watch Princess Tutu again. Give me the fucking text document, you whore. Open it. There we go. I don't want my printer connection. What the fuck do you mean? Bitch! God damn. I don't have a printer. Full Metal Panic. There we go. Now I'll remember.
Here we go.
Oh my god, I was just watching Princess Tutu. It's my all-time fave. Try describing it. Sounds like funny and nonsensical. Okay, let me try to describe it. So, it's like the Black Swan. Except they do like dance battles. And there's like fairy tale elements. And the main character is like a duck. But she's also not a duck. At the same time. It makes no fucking sense, but I promise it's such a good anime. Holy shit. Fuck! I was born with cystinuria and would have been denied treatment several times if my mom wasn't such a G. Wishing you well, gang. I'm sorry that right out the fucking gate, you get denied healthcare. Fresh out the womb, and you're getting dicked over, and they don't care. My condolences. I hope you're doing better these days, and thank you for the super chat. I've also never heard of that condition. It sounds cystinuria. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like it has to do with like your pee. That does not sound fun to deal with. If you are an anime fan, Gintama is good because many references to other anime, and it's just hilarious. I caught a few episodes of Gintama. I didn't really get into it, but maybe if I tried it again, it wouldn't be too bad. I did appreciate the humor, though, from the few episodes I did watch. Imagine mailing a claim denial to a newborn infant. Oh boy, if only you knew how bad things really are. What a time to be alive. Tokyo Godfathers. Yes! Best Christmas movie, 10 out of 10. Good LGBTQ representation if you're like fucking into that. Good shit. Fucking 10 out of 10 watch. Rest in peace, Satoshi Kon. Fucking love that movie. Oh, I gotta watch that one again too, because it's like Christmas, and I hate Christmas, but Tokyo Godfathers would fix me. I do know how bad things really are. Oh yeah, I do. You do know that, don't you? You've told me the stories. Is there an anime you haven't watched? There's a couple. I mean, I haven't seen Golden Boy. I've seen like a few episodes of it, but I haven't watched it all the way through. I never cared for Bleach, so I didn't watch all of that. What else? I didn't watch all the way of Death Note because I thought it was cringe. I don't like Ray Zero. That's a one that a lot of people like. I didn't like it. I thought it was fucking stupid. So I didn't watch it all the way through. I guess because I have isekai fatigue. Mika, what is the best Naruto intro? It's Haruka Kanata. It's obviously that one. None of them compare. That's the best fucking one. Like, you catch me fucking busting out PRs in the gym to that shit. Asian Kung Fu generation is fucking goated in general. Every other answer is incorrect. Bluebird, don't at me. You're wrong. It's a close second, though. But overall, you're incorrect. We are Fighting Dreamers. Fighting Dreamers is like... It's okay. It kind of sells the anime short. I think it's too upbeat for what Naruto eventually becomes. Because it's not Fighting Dreamers. It becomes very dark very fast. It's memeable. Yeah, it's memeable for sure. Fighting Dreamers is memeable. But it's not, like, the best. Maybe... It's memorable. So I think by that, it would probably be maybe top 5 somewhere. Like, the 5 or the 4. But no, the best one is Haruka Kanata. And if you disagree with me, you're banned. We are fighting dreamers. Da, 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 da. But yeah, it's memeable, but the best one. That's not the best one. Rest in peace, Jiraiya. Oh yeah, I forgot he fucking died. Pain fucking domed his ass. Remember that? Fighting Dreamers doesn't convey the mood of the show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's too upbeat. It's not grimdark enough for, the Sasuke arc. You seen the clip of Naruto giving the 3-piece combo straight to Konohamaru, not even holding back? I don't think which season is that in? Because I've watched everything from Naruto all the way up to Naruto Shippuden, and then the one movie where Naruto and Hinata get married for like no real reason, because there's never actually been anything chemistry between those two characters on screen. They just kind of forced it in the movie just so Boruto could happen, just so Naruto can have a kid. I haven't watched any of Boruto because it's garbage. New Jabiz is what's goated. Fuck yeah, it is. You think Naruto uses his shadow jutsu to run a train on Hinata? Of course he does. If you have powers like that, of course you're gonna get fucking weird with it. They do all sorts of shit with that. Of course. Bleach had so much fucking style. I don't like Bleach. I dropped Naruto after the first Shippuden arc. I mean, I did too when I was a kid, but I went during the pandemic when I had nothing better to do, and I watched all of it. And I got, like, really into it. Chidori, that clit! That would hurt! That would hurt fucking bad! No! Thank you again, JustMeo768. Okay, I'm a mega dork and veteran. I own over 10,000 anime. What? How is that fucking possible? How do you? I don't even think there's 10,000 anime in existence. Full Metal Panic, Fumofu is so damn funny. Try it. If I'm wrong, I will buy a series of your choice. No, I like Full Metal Panic. I just haven't seen it all the way through. I would just catch random episodes on TV when I was a kid. And I always wondered, like, how do I watch the rest of the show? Because this was back before you could, like, record series or stream anything. So it was just like, if you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you didn't. And I used to be, like, really aggressive about getting home from school every day. from elementary school so I could catch Dragon Ball Z on time, because if you missed next time on Dragon Ball Z, you were just fucked. And you missed that episode for like forever, because they didn't really do reruns when a new season was airing. So if you missed it, you were screwed. But yeah, I have seen episodes of it and I do like it. I wish Orochimaru would eat my ass. I don't like that they domesticated Orochimaru and he became like a joke villain, and he just kind of hangs around Konoha being comic relief. They really neutered him fucking bad. He used to be scary Michael Jackson Snake Man, and now he's just like a silly old man that wanders around Konoha. And nobody ages properly in Naruto either. So Orochimaru has been like 40 years old for 40 years. And that's really annoying. Orochimaru is Naruto's plankton. That's so accurate. That's such a good comparison. I think Tenten was the shittiest character. Tenten was just a nothing fucking character. She had nothing going on. She had nothing cool that she could do. I don't remember what her power was. She was just kind of there. And she had a stupid haircut. She was the ugliest girl out of all of the Naruto baddies. She was the worst one. And then they killed Neji for some reason. I just remember that Neji fucking dies. And then Tenten is supposed to be, like, we're supposed to care about Tenten's feelings on the subject. Yeah. That series kind of suffered from having too many characters and not enough to do with all of them. Most boring girl by 1,000 miles. Also, yeah, Neji had to eat it to make Hinata look better. Yeah, that was a stupid plot device. Because Hinata is also kind of a nothing character. Hinata only exists to move the plot into the direction of Naruto having a child. And she has huge tits. She has the biggest milkers of all the Naruto girls. That's the only reason why she exists. They should have killed her instead of Neji. Neji was a lot cooler. I'm glad I stumbled onto your stream. I have great takes plus hair, and it's fun to be here.
Aw, thanks! Thanks!
DefCon03, thank you for the super chat. Hey, I'm glad you're pushing through. You're an absolutely strong and funny person. I don't think I've ever hugged or kissed any of my loved ones after crying. Still would love to see what videos you're making. Oh yeah, for sure. If you watched my video, go hug your fucking parents. You never know when's the last fucking time. Go do that right now. In fact, I'm gonna end stream so you guys can go hug your mom and dad or call them. And it's 5 o'clock anyway, so I have to go walk the dogs. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching my fucking YouTube video. Send it to people. Send it to politicians. Make people angry with it. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I love you. Say it back. Kisses. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Oh, who am I raiding? I guess, is Frank live? We can raid Frank. We always raid Frank.
Who we raiding? Who we waiting?
Who's fucking live right now? Who do I know that's live? Let me check Twitch.
Let's see. Twitch. Let's open my Twitch and see who of my friends is live.
It's taking forever to load. Well, Frank's not live, but fuck it. We could. Let's raid. If I raid Beauty Banger, you guys are gonna misbehave because she's a furry, so we're not gonna do that. You guys always misbehave when we raid furries, and I can't trust you guys to do that. Who has raid suggestions? Left light. Okay, I'll raid them. Raid the squirrel.
Read.
Lovely. Behave, you guys. Behave yourselves.
See you guys later. Rating in 6 seconds.
Raid now! Bye-bye!